Hello, can everyone hear me? We're all good?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry about the delay. I was sorting stuff out on stream, sorting cameras out. It doesn't look right, but we'll sort it for next week because this is the first time we've fully had 5 players. How's everyone doing today?
Great.
Great.
Fantastic.
Well, jumping right into this, who are we? Well, we are Hand of Unity, and we are a multi-game community devoted to WoW Classic and Ashes of Creation, and we decided to make this D&D game because of me. I'm a fan of Ashes, I'm a fan of D&D, so we thought why not meld it together. However, we are not affiliated with Intrepid Studios or Ashes of Creation. Just wanted to get that. And as it's a Friday, and it was my birthday yesterday, we're going to crack a cold one. We're gonna start the stream off right as it spews all over my desk, Great start to the stream. Great start to the stream. Anyway, would anyone like to give a brief introduction about what happened last week? If not, I can do the normal recap. What do you guys remember, if anything at all?
I remember Snoo falling into a bag of holding.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk as well.
Well,
That's about it.
what actually happened is the party valiantly fought Duvak, a bugbear who invaded the town of Waxholm and took it for himself. After defeating him, you secured yourself some treasure, as well as a nice home here in Waxholm. Ungyek, the reinstated goblin, offered you this homestead within Waxholm, and you began to party with the rest of the citizens. Snoo had an experience and was saved by Igneous, as Kasim just pointed out. He also valiantly braved a bag of holding, summoned an elk, and joined the Raven Company after falling flat out drunk. Kasim indulged in the lady folk of Waxholm, and Santego partook in alcohol with the denizens of Waxholm, including Tog. After you had your fill of the night, you were woken by guards here in Waxholm being asked for an audience with Unkyek. Upon arriving, you found around 10 or so frog-like people talking to the king, and you were asked about helping the Bullywugs by a lady Bullywug called Celeste, who's the daughter of the Bullywug people, Etushka. So as we left it, I think you guys had finished you took on the mission, as far as I know, and you were just getting some supplies together. I think Kasim, you got a few weapons, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I only bought like supplies, like arrows and whatever, crossbolts and whatever.
Okay. Since you did level up and now you're all level 3, are there any components that you'd like to pick up at this point?
I would like to check for a bill.
A pearl. Yeah, we were talking about this before. What is the value of the pearl that you require?
100 GP.
Oof.
Okay. Do you have the gold for that?
Yep.
Okay, with Duvak's treasure, I would say there would be a pearl worth 100 gold in there. So you don't have to spend the gold to buy it. You've just found a pearl as part of that treasure. We'll add that on as an additional treasure.
How convenient.
Yeah.
So we'll just add that on.
Let me note that down.
The frog-like people and are waiting for you to come back to them in the throne room. Are there any other rituals, things you want to buy, people you want to meet, anyone you need to talk to here in Waxholm before you leave?
I have purchased a bag of ball bearings.
Okay. Good to know.
Great. Thanks for the announcement.
Of course. I can trip you all.
And I would love to pick up a shield and a small light hammer.
You'll be able to find a shield of bugbear size. Well, actually, you're not much tall as a dwarf. You're not much taller than So you'd be able to find the shield and the light hammer. I'd roll me a D100. Let's say there's about 30% chance that you're able to find a D100, because most weapons were like taken or used to forge other stuff.
You need a slash before that.
Oh
So
shit!
you go.
I forgot my roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit! I forgot one. There you go. 53.
Half.
53. Unfortunately, you didn't make the 30% chance, so no, you're unable to find a light hammer
Damn.
currently. How it works is you have to get 30 or under for your percentage chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so Igneous, anything else?
Yeah, I would like to identify the magical bag that the party got.
Anything else that you'd like to identify?
Can I? Identify more than
I
one
think identify has the ritual tag, correct?
Yeah.
So can you cast rituals?
Just give me 1 second.
You should be able to cast rituals, because if you cast,
Yeah.
if you can cast rituals, you can spend 10 minutes identifying everything in a circle, and then that wouldn't use a spell slot because it's a ritual.
Yeah, I can cast rituals. I just had to check what the casting time was, but that's only 1 minute. So
Okay, so it's 1 minute. How many items do you have?
3 in total that I would like to.
Okay, so I will say
identify.
it'll take 10 minutes roughly to identify all of this.
Okay. Well, first then the magical bag.
Okay, so before we get onto that, Abelard, is there anything that you would like to do?
Yeah, I would like to purchase maybe a healing potion if they sell anything.
Healing potion.
How much do they go for?
You did. I don't know who took them, but you did get 2 healing potions from the treasure of Duvak.
I think I drank one because I was dying.
Healing potions in a town that's mostly crafting and forges and leather workers, tanners. This is that sort of city.
I think you didn't drink it. I healed you in that fight.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I will say, roll me a D100. There's a 20% chance that you can find someone who has some healing potions
And willing to sell them.
and willing to sell them.
Jeez, what are you doing?
Bang on 20%. Okay, so you successfully find someone who has healing potions. Now, could you roll me 1d4?
For anybody maybe watching the stream, Cheese had a call. So that's why his scream's blacked out.
It was his mom.
3.
So, yeah, you managed to find someone who has 3 healing potions. Let me just grab my book because I'm not sure how much healing potions are.
50 gold apiece, I think.
50 gold apiece. Let me just double check. As I bring out my DM screen.
Yeah, 50 GP on D&D Beyond. Potion of healing.
Yeah, 50 GP. So he will sell them to you for 75 GP each.
70
75 per one.
per one. No, I won't. Then I'm just gonna buff my armor and that's it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So you buff your armor. That was Kasim. What are you doing? I think you just bought stuff, right? Weapons,
Oh yeah,
armor.
but I also received. I remember I receiving a potion from my friend
but,
here, the mage.
You didn't work out what that was quite.
Yeah, that time I didn't. So
you,
I
you
guess
could
yeah.
give that back to him whilst he's doing his identify.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it to him to identify.
So you give this potion, and it will take the 10 minutes up to 12 to identify all of them.
Here you go, Igneous.
Last person, Snoo. What are you doing? You have your dire wolf ruffles and your ball bearings. What would you like to? What would you like to do?
don't think I really can do much.
Whose keyboard is singing?
That'll be
So,
that'll be Pox. Yeah, is that it?
Oh.
Don't want to do anything?
I don't think I can. I get like rations and stuff.
Yeah, you can buy simple ration. I mean, you're a goblin, and this is a goblin city.
Why do you have to buy it? Just take it. You're a goblin.
How many weeks or days worth of rations would you like to buy?
First, how much is rations?
Rations, being Snoo, a goblin, I'll say you'll be able to pick up about 10 days rations for about gold.
Oh, I'll get a.
And that's
20 days
that's
of
like
rations.
that's not like jerky that's been stewing for a while. That's like premium fresh cooked jerky. Like it's good rations.
I'll get 20 days of rations then. Two.
What? No. 10 days. That's what even is that? That's 2 years worth of ration. No, 20 years. Nah, that's like 3 million gold, bro. So for 10 days rations, it'll be a gold.
Oh, I said 20 days.
20 days. Oh, 2 gold
That's what I
then.
meant.
2 gold. 2 gold.
Yeah, maybe it's his like goblin accent you couldn't understand. Sorry.
I will
successfully
steal
get-
everything you own.
You successfully get 20 days worth of rations.
Does my doggo need any special rations just in case we're like in a place where he can't hunt? Or is that just, like-
I mean, you got some jerky. You could probably share your rations with him.
yeah. I'll do that then.
So per day, it'd probably be like a day and a half's worth of rations for you both.
Okay, I think I'm done. I've got barbarians, got my food. That's all I need.
So that was you. Right, back to you, Igneous. What is the
Yes.
first item that you are identifying?
The magical bag.
Magical bag. So you spend a minute, 2 minutes making your circle, casting Identify. You'll all see a spark of arcane energy from his bluish arcane energy from his fingers, and the information you glean from this is indeed a bag of holding. So in your equipment, you can add bag of holding.
Yeah. I would like to hand that though. At least I think we're together. So
As far
Wait,
as
are
I
we
know,
together?
you're all together in your abode. You've retired. You've gone from the throne room to sort of gather your supplies and meet back at your
Okay.
house.
yeah. I would like to hand over the bag of holding then to Santiago as kind of the party leader.
Sure, Santiago, you
Alright.
can add a
I'll
bag
add
of
it.
holding to your inventory. Right, what
Check if
is?
there's all in it.
Mm,
That's fine.
let me read identify.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me just see how identify works. I don't know
Oh,
if you know
is
the
it-
contents of what's inside.
There's at least a dead elk in there.
How do you know that?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you went inside.
Blurry
He
vision.
was inside. He was its contents.
I'm just
Maybe
trying to
some
find out
goblin people.
identify in the book.
You find a bag of holding and a snoo fingernail.
The snoo little poop because he was so scared. Well, there was a bag containing an elk in there, so you know. Yeah, that's not all it contained because it's dead now.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic item imbued object, you learn its properties. I would say, knowing its properties, you would
Bag
know
of
what
holding is a bit of a unique case.
I would say you know that inside there's a, what was it? There's a bag of, I think it's a bag of tricks. Let me just double check. Like you get in your head, arcanely, you get the name of the item within it as a bag of tricks. What that is, you don't know. So there's a bag of tricks within the bag of holding.
I also no doubt a dead elk.
Yeah, there's also the corpse of an elk as well.
Ever decomposing.
Can you pull the elk out? Wait,
Just
we
a-
know that, right?
Would you like to try?
Do they actually decompose in a bag of holding?
Let's go outside and pull that.
No, sure. I'll pull the deck and then I'll go.
So as you,
Oh,
as,
no,
you,
this
as you reach into the bag of holding, thinking of the elk and the item that you require, you grasp onto something firm, kind of sharp. As you're pulling out of the bag, this giant elk head from an extra dimensional space, and somehow you're like, how does this fit in here? The whole entire body of the elk just slops and like plops on the floor like, like and
How
like a dead weight.
and
are you gonna get that back in?
there's no there's no marks, there's no nothing to distinguish how this thing died. It's just a dead elk.
I look at the rest and say, "Well, we're leaving this in today anyways. Might as well just clear our inventories out."
Rations, that is. Extra rations.
I will say you can probably get about 4 or 5 days rations out of it if you find someone to cook and cure it. You might be able to get some leather as well.
Well, I forgot the name. That's bad. I'll just. Jeez, weren't you able to process like corpses and stuff?
I can certainly try. I mean, that's one of the skills from our company, the Raven Company. I'll go and try to.
Kasim, that's right. Anyways, even if there's a bag of tricks in there, I still hand over the bag of holding to Santiago, and I tell them about the bag of tricks.
You know, there's an item within it named a bag of tricks.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll go try to.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
What is the next item that you
dismantle.
identify?
The potion.
The one that Cheese gave to you, yeah?
Yeah.
The one that I drank
A
bit
few
of.
more minutes, same arcane ritual, blue flares. You learn this to be a potion of animal friendship.
Ooh.
Animal friendship.
What does it do?
That's a great question. I should know, seeing as I identified it.
You can
But,
you can just add it onto your equipment. I'll leave my DMG out because I'm probably gonna need this for the eye.
It's alright. I'll add it.
No, I've got it right here. Hold on. Just gotta find the PP, that's
Found
S.
it.
Do you want to read it out loud, or you can wait 2 seconds and there we go, I found it. When you drink this potion, you can cast the Animal Friendship spell, which a save of DC 13 is required, for 1 hour at will. Agitating this muddy liquid brings little bits into view: a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or a squirrel hair. So essentially, you can cast Animal Friendship for 1 hour at will.
Okay. Next, I would like to do the magical scroll. That actually only Santiago knows about, but that's alright.
Okay, so you identify the scroll, the same sort of arcane things. It is a spell scroll of false life.
False life.
Okay.
That if, because you're a wizard, you put it into your wizard book, you can learn false life as a spell. And it's a cantrip, and I think it just gives you temporary hit points from what I remember.
Okay.
1d4 plus 4.
I'll note that down for now. And actually, I'll leave the last thing unidentified, as that's kind of private.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, not trusted. Not like this.
No.
So, you've identified these items among your friends. About 10 minutes has passed. You all would like to head back to the throne room, yes?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So you head back to your throne room. You see Celeste, the 10 gods there. You now also see Ruben's arrived there. And he has an escort of goblin gods. He comes over to you, Santiago, and he says, I'm going to head back to the Aila encampment to inform them what happened here. I hear that your business takes you elsewhere. Is there anything you'd like me to relay back to the camp?
speak to any guys that if anyone wants, I'm generally speaking out if anyone wants to relay a message back to the camp, which can be said through Ruben.
Well, I write like a small letter and then I'll give it to you. I'll send it to you.
So you write a small letter, you wrap it up and seal it, hand it to Santiago, and he's giving that to Ruben, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, message me and tell me what's in that letter.
Yeah, I'm typing in it.
Sure. Whilst he's typing that, you give him this letter. Ruben says, okay, anything else? Anyone else want to... Because currently, if I look at it, it's actually been 3 days since you've been back to the camp. Since you left the camp.
3 days since we left the camp.
Yes, currently. This
I'm good.
is the start of the 3rd day.
Are you typing with tiny hammers?
So okay, so no one has
I have
any other stuff to say.
basically just relaying that our mission ends up taking us further into the unexplored area. That we will not be back at least for a little while more.
Yep.
That's basically the general message
cool.
that's going to be relayed back to the camp.
Ruben
encampment.
says that it will take me about a day or two to get back, even with my friends. I hope to see you soon, friends. And he leaves. You're now in the royal throne room with Unkgek and Celeste and the guards. And she says, "Are you ready to leave? It's about 2 days travel southeast."
Let's go.
So you make your way out. You make your way
Let's go on.
out of Waxholm. As you progress through the city, you see some bows and some nods from the residents of Waxholm, sort of like a thank you celebratory nod. And as you're making your way out this time, instead of the caverns underneath, you make your way out of the main gate. You can see where there was a wooden barricade before and mismatched rocks. You see on top Tog, and he's just waving goodbye to you guys. And he's just boy. Ruffles in tow, Snoo, your new ally. You make your way to the nearest forest, which I don't know if you remember from a couple of sessions ago, where it was brightly green before. At least on the outskirts, the forest itself seems to have turned to a darker green, like it's almost decaying now. So I need... What's your marching order? So you've got Celeste and 10 of her guards. She's sort of like at the front leading you, but one of you's at the front next to her. Who would like to be that person?
I guess me.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
could you roll me just a d20? No ads, no bonuses. Okay.
Ooh.
So the first half of your day, no real issue. You see a couple of birds, a couple of small reptile type creatures, series of croaks back and forth between the party of frog-like people. Could you roll again for the second part of the afternoon? Okay, so you successfully make it through the first day of your journey, and as you're getting towards the last day of your journey, the green starts to show up again. Where it was dead and not as vibrant before, it's now as vibrant as what it was before. You set up your camp tonight. Does anyone have a camp ritual?
Camp ritual?
Sure don't.
Well, the question here, Cheese, is would you like to try and set traps again?
Oh no. Not this
Yes, I would
again.
do. Yes, I want to do it. Yeah, why not? Sure. Survival, right?
Can I play some motivational bagpipes?
You can, you can start. You can
Wait,
start-
wait, wait, Critter.
Hold on.
Critter, you can inspire me, right?
Certainly try. Roll me a d20, and if you beat a 14 on performance, I will say he gets advantage on the first trap check.
Okay, I've got a +1 for performance, so a d20 +1, is it?
Yes. You got to get a 14 or higher.
Okay. That's.
Come on, man.
As you're setting up the traps, Snooze is playing his what is it, bagpipes?
Yep.
You say this cacophony of sound, and it's just like guttural, like verbal diarrhea. He has no idea clearly what he's doing. Could you roll me a d20 and add your survival for the first trap?
Go on, cheese.
Okay, survival, right? So it's +3.
Yep.
Go wait, like a 1.
Come on!
So that's a 6.
Takes his hand off.
Would you like to would you like to continue to inspire him with your bagpipes?
Of course.
Okay, could you roll me a d20 and add your performance again?
Is Santiago assisting again as well?
How many? Wait. How much rope am I using this time? I forgot.
How much rope do you have?
Snoo suddenly remembers how to play the bagpipes and rolls a 20.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Wait, let me just see. Rope. I got 50 feet.
50 feet.
10 pounds.
it'd
10
take about-
pounds.
It would take about 15 feet of rope to do each trap. No, I'll
Okay.
say 10. I'll say 10.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I want to set 3 of them. So one is
Okay,
one
so-
failed.
So, could you roll a d20 plus your survival, and this time you roll with advantage, so it's 2d.
Okay.
20.
So 2d20 plus 3.
So it's
Eh,
8
No,
is your highest, plus 3, 11 on the second one. Okay, so trap 3. Would you like to do the same again, Snoo?
please, one more. Give me one more.
I've got to inspire him. Oh, and again.
Oh, nice.
You
And
roll with advantage again, Cheese.
ooh,
So
wait,
12 plus
this is better.
3 12 plus
15.
3 is 15.
Can he actually do one?
Okay.
I like how I've attracted the entire
My
forest with
traps
my
are the
bagpipes.
best, guys. Come on.
So, you set up your traps for the night. Is there any other rituals besides a campfire that you would like to set up?
Wait. 1 second.
no need for a campfire. I'll just lay in the middle of camp.
I climb up a tree and like time
Yeah,
myself.
okay. Okay. Sorry, what would you like to do, Snoo?
Climb up a tree and then use my rope and tie myself to the tree. So I can't be attacked from the ground there.
Okay.
Smart thinking that. Should I do a
That is
survival
a
roll?
special way of survival.
Yeah. Ranch.
Igneous.
Roll me a strength
Yeah.
check.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes, Cheese. Kasim.
Do you have any spells that can act as like a sensor or something?
Pretty sure I don't.
So you successfully tie yourself to the tree.
Nope, I don't.
You're about
Okay.
10 feet, 15 feet up,
Nice.
just tied to the tree. And Ruffles is just on the ground, like, staring up at you, like...
He'll protect the tree.
We will cut him down, right?
Huh?
Asking. No, just asking the rest of the party. We will cut him down, right, when he's sleeping.
Oh, yeah. I'll
I mean, as long as I'll
Okay.
be fine as long as trees don't start
Adelard.
moving again.
Adelard, any rituals at night that you'd like to partake in?
No, not really. Just more of a prayer to my goddess, and that.
Yeah, that's cool. Igneous, anything?
Can I find a quick minute alone?
You've successfully set your own tent up, and you have your tent to yourself.
Then I'll identify the thing. The other thing.
Okay,
What thing?
Thing.
so... So, Santiago, what are you doing?
I basically just asked Adelar if he wants to play a set of dice as just for the evening to pass by until everyone's asleep.
Adelard, you're
One-
doing your prayer and you hear Santiago ask you to play dice.
After the
Yeah.
prayer, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
Always
can
up
I
for
join
a
in?
game.
Let's go well play. How about this guy? We want him in?
Hell yeah, come on, Captain.
How many
Wait.
dice do you have?
You done with the traps?
Yeah, man.
3 dice.
Nobody's gonna come close to us tonight.
Okay,
I hope.
who's
Okay.
partaking in this
Die game.
dice game?
We are.
I am.
I guess.
3.
Could you roll me? Everyone roll a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, this is my thing, I think. No, it's not. But...
Santiago, are you bamboozling them?
Would you like to tell me about the dice? Is there anything specific I need to know?
Why am I really bad at rolling?
Old dices. That's a little bit heavy on one side. 2 of them out of 3.
Okay, so who's got the 2 heavier dice?
The 2 heavier dice is me and Adelard.
Okay, so Adelard and Santiago roll with advantage.
Let's see.
Poor Kasim.
Okay, so Adelard got two 16s. Santiago, could you roll your 2?
20. And
16. Okay. What was your plus, Adelard? Any sleight of hand pluses?
Nope.
So just a straight 16, and Santiago, yours is 17, right?
yeah,
Yes.
I have a plus 1 in
So you
sleight of
all
hand.
roll your dice. Kasim, you roll a 1 and you're like, no, how could it be? I'm the greatest in the Raven Company. What? Are you just flipping out? And then you look at the other 2 dice, and then Adelard's got a 5, and then you look at Santiago and he's rolling a 6 and he's like, yeah, and he's like, pay up, boys, give me my gold.
Wait,
Yeah.
I never bet any money on this.
I give him. I give him 5 gold.
I give you 2 gold. I'm sorry, I don't have money.
All right, boys. I think that was it for tonight.
So,
one-
as that's going on, Pong, can you roll me a sleight of hand check?
Oh wow, okay.
And everyone except Snoo and Pong, could you tell me your passive perception?
Passive perception.
I'm alright with that. Thank God.
11 on me.
Adelard,
10.
any
Sorry, what you need?
passive perception.
I doubt it's above 18.
Oh, no.
Okay, you successfully cast your spell with... give me a second. Wait, I need to check something.
All right. I somewhat like where it's going and somewhat not.
I also don't know what he's checking right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, so no one sees you casting this spell in your tent. You spend another minute to 2 minutes identifying this item. This is a ring, which I've described before as to have some sort of inlaid set jewels, and it looks almost like 2 sides of a brain. Together it looks like a whole brain, and these jewels are purplish, sort of like an amethyst color. This is a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
Would you like me to tell you what it does as you are adding it to your character sheet?
Yes,
Okay,
that would be nice.
so this ring is...
Shield of the mind.
While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible until you use another action to make it visible. Until you remove the ring or until you die. So essentially, the ring can be invisible as long as you like.
Okay, in that case, I'm putting it on and making it invisible.
Okay. If you die while wearing
Seems
the
fair.
ring, if you die whilst wearing this ring, your soul enters it, unless the ring already houses a soul.
Oof.
You can remain in the ring or depart for the afterlife. As long as your soul is in the ring, you can telepathically communicate with any creatures wearing it. A wearer can't prevent this telepathic communication.
So
Okay.
if I die, I can still talk. That's
the one
trippy.
wears
That's
the ring.
trippy.
That's actually
really
cool.
I would say this. As long as there's nothing inside of it,
Yeah.
and you die, when you die, your
Yeah.
soul will enter the ring, and anything around the ring you can telepathically communicate with.
Well,
Anything,
I'm
or-
putting it on, so
Well, we know what's the next question is gonna be, no?
Okay.
Is there anyone in the ring?
yeah, exactly. I'll vote it sooner or later, or not.
or not.
It'll wake you up in your sleep.
I will message you after stream.
Oh,
You want
Okay.
yourself a night with butter.
first
So,
buy me dinner.
who is taking first watch? There will be 4 watches of 2
I'll
hours.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
What do I
Cheese.
roll again?
Could you roll me 1d20
Plus
with disadvantage
There's gonna be walking trees, people.
because of the bagpipes?
This was a thing. This was a thing.
Wait! What? Why? I thought it was successful.
Not the first
Yeah, it
one.
was successful at helping you feel invigorated and setting up your traps. But also, bagpipes are pretty loud if you've ever heard bagpipes.
Okay, so do I add anything to it, like survive, maybe? Or
No,
nature?
you just roll a d20,
Nothing?
and
Okay,
if it's lower than the DC,
That's what I got. 13.
okay,
What's disadvantage?
what's your passive perception?
11. Nothing happens.
The trees, get up. The one I'm attached to starts moving.
The trees are actually trees.
Nothing happens.
Hey.
Who's taking second watch?
I'll do it. That's
Could
not
you
in the
roll
tree.
me at d20 with disadvantage?
Here we go. You ready for this one?
You can do it. Oh god.
4.
You and your goddamn bagpipes.
So I'm in the tree. They can't hit me.
And your passive perception is?
12.
Okay. Are you actively watching for stuff as you're up in this tree?
Oh yeah, I'm looking around.
In that
Good
case,
stuff.
could you roll me a perception check?
Which one's that one again?
I believe perception is wisdom.
Yep.
17.
As the frogs have bedded down for the night, there's 1 or 2 of them watching guard, but they're not really watching because they feel safe in this forest. You're keeping more of a vigilant eye. You've set the camp in the middle of some sort of clearing between trees, and around the campsite you can see 1, 2. You're losing count as 10 frog-like creatures with let's check I've got this right. Yeah, with spears are surrounding the camp. You don't know how many there are. You're losing track.
Okay.
They're 50 feet ish away from. But you have dark vision, right? To 60
I
feet.
do. I think so. I'll just...
Yeah, so you can see this. You can see. Roll me a d12.
Nine.
Currently, you can see 9 of these things. And they're
Okay.
all 50 feet out from the camp.
How far from me?
50 feet, sorry, 60 feet. Just on the range of your dark vision. Because the tree that you're on is more towards the center of the camp.
Okay, I have no range attacks, so the only thing I can do is warn everyone. So, everyone, there's things with pointy sticks. So I shout that out.
So everyone hears this familiar voice of Snoo Snoo. Um,
How about Rufus?
shouting out that you're surrounded. Could
Right,
you,
battle
could you,
positions.
could you all place your characters on the battle map?
Sorry, can we what?
Place your characters on the battle map
Oh, okay.
as I expertly draw this picture coloring.
How do I do that? I've forgotten.
You click your character and just drag it on. Drag it on.
I'm so huge.
Everyone's doing it. Right, so that's fine. So, as I expertly draw in green. Actually, no, we'll do it in...
My
And I'm
character.
having troubles. Apparently, I cannot drag it as I usually do.
Yeah, I can't either.
I accidentally made 2, so if you could delete one, that would be nice. I don't know how
Wow,
to
you
do
guys
that.
are so clumsy.
I made a red square and I don't have to get rid of it.
Hold on. You should all be able to edit it. You just drag.
Oh, finally, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you-
managed to do it. The settings in the left-right corner, it needs to be the select move. I had the problem with that one.
Somebody else also made 2 characters.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Block.
Yes.
Above the chat, you see a number of buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the journal button. Your character should be listed beneath there, and if you just drag that,
I did it. It's really small.
Yeah, everyone should be small. Should be 1 square.
yeah, we can't delete it or resize it ourselves though.
Okay, I'll resize everything for you. But everyone has a character, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get off me.
So your fire is here.
Yeah.
And you have your tents dotted around the camp. So you got this 1 tent here, 1 tent here, 1 tent here.
Where's Snooze tree?
Everyone's got a tent each. So there's 6 tents, right? Yeah. So there's 6 tents. And then
I'm in a tree.
yeah, so I'll
to
use
make
green for the trees. There's
These tents are.
tree here. Snoo, you're in this tree here.
This
So
one.
you're gonna and then there's trees all around, basically.
Snooze has the high
And
ground.
then you see one.
Oh, little froggers.
This is just because of all the images. This is all I have.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, they are medium. So you see, I said you see 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Would everyone please roll for initiative?
Initiative.
And
It's,
we are
it's
the frog people that we are with.
To make it easier for combat, they are going to stay out of this.
Great start.
Alright.
6.
Oh my god!
right. Sorry, it's 20 plus your dexterity.
Yeah.
It's
20
1d20 plus
plus
your
your
dexterity.
initiative.
Okay, I probably asked this before, but what is the initiative thing in the thing? Because I have something called initiative plus 7. What is that?
That's your
Just,
initiative.
That's what
Just-
you add to your
Plus
initiative.
initiative.
Yeah.
It's next to
Oh,
the
okay. So plus 7. My 20 plus 7. Okay.
Guys, I rolled a 1.
Well, you are
You got a
bound to
golden star.
You are bound to a tree, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, even better. I'm gonna get pincushion before I even wake up, apparently.
Maybe they didn't see you.
You were keeping watch, so you were awake.
Right,
That
so
is true.
Apparently not.
25 to 20 to 25 or 20 or higher.
26 here.
So Kasim.
Hell yeah, baby.
Also, might not be the best at math, but that's 10 frogs, not 9.
1, 2, 3, 4,
What?
5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Come on, man. It's his birthday. Leave him.
It was
What's
his
my birthday?
birthday.
What's my birthday?
Let the god speak.
And I would like to point out, I said he gets C9. So, 15 to 20. 15
Oh my
to
god, you guys.
15 to 20? No one? Okay.
That's like 16, 16, sorry, 16.
16.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry, Adelard. I'm even worse.
So, 10 to 15. 5 to 10?
6.
6.
Okay, what's both of your dexterities?
12. I added my modifier.
So yours is +1. What's yours, Adelard?
0.
Okay, so we'll go Igneous first.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Igneous,
Get in a line.
and then Adelard.
Oh my god.
And that was everyone on 5 to 6. 0 to 5.
I rolled a 1 + 3,
So 4.
so a 4.
And for ease of use, we will say that Ruffles goes on your time.
Oh no, my dog's retarded.
Which I need which I will add a mini to.
Oh god.
And I have his stats right here. But you should already have them on your thing, right?
I don't think it's on my character sheet, but I remember you sending me them. I have them
Yeah.
somewhere.
Just have a quick look for them. I've got it if not, so it's fine. Yeah, I've got them. So and he is large, so he's actually bigger than you.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I'll roll for mine.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. They're as bad as you guys, so don't worry about it.
It's one as
I
bad.
got you.
You're gonna miss every shot though. That's what's gonna happen.
No, I'm not. Nuh-uh.
I'll see that one. I'll believe it when I see it.
Apologies for this. This is taking a little bit of time. It's just because there's so many mobs.
Yeah, so many mobs.
And that isn't even all of them.
Hey.
Little
Maybe, maybe
Dina.
not. Maybe, maybe not.
Well, isn't it kind of suspicious that he asked for a D12 and when Block rolled 9, he only saw 9?
I'm saying nothing, buddy.
Safe to
Well, you
believe.
can
My bet's on the fact that at least 3 to 5 somewhere that he can't see.
At least 12 minimum.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Hey.
they're all one shots.
I'm guessing there's 16 or 17. Count my word. Count my word.
It's alright, guys.
He's
I'll
laughing,
find a
so I
way
might
of
be
them.
right.
12 to 15 here. Place your bets.
A veteran knows his instincts, okay?
Guys, it's alright. I'll get down there and I will thunderwave them. They'll make-
No!
No.
So first up, Kasim, it's you. What would you like to do?
Hell yeah. Let's see. I have a movement of 30. I will. Oh, let me get my thing out. I think I will. Yeah, I'll run right here. I'll just do that.
Charge,
Yeah, and then I will attempt to,
please.
with my scimitar, I guess attack the one that is on my right.
Aren't you a magic archer now?
All right. Yeah. Next turn. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, so roll your first attack.
Yeah. First of all, is D20 plus my strength, right?
Yep, it will say on it like
Plus. Oh yeah, I got my new glove, so it's +4 now. Bam. 13. Does that hit?
13 misses. Next up is
Ooh.
Bullshit game.
number
No, kidding.
5 and number 6, which are
Not gonna say I called it, but I called it.
gonna move in and attack your direwolf.
No, ruffles.
So they are gonna roll 1d20 plus 3. So these two are gonna attack your
Yes.
direwolf, and actually what you guys see now is the bullywugs that you've been traveling with are a lot smaller. These, the bullywugs that you've been traveling with are a lot smaller than these ones that are currently attacking the camp. The ones that you've been traveling with have been dressed in like finer clothes. These ones, they look more savage, more feral. They've got like scratch and bite marks across their whole body. They're covered with like tattered cloths, and they've got some open wounds, probably from other creatures. And that is a natural one on the first attack. The second attack's going to be a 20 though, so that will hit Ruffles' armor class of 14, and it will deal 1d6 plus 1, so we'll do 3 damage to Ruffles.
Ruffles, no.
He's a big boy. He can handle that.
Next up, Santiago.
Yay.
Save my doggo.
And I will move. I should be able to move up right next to this one. Just
That
just
is
about.
number 6 right there.
Yeah, but then I will activate Rage.
You can certainly do that.
I will just do straight away.
Roleplay.
And Spike's dead.
And I will then try to attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Come on, it's got to hit.
15.
Wait,
15
You don't have
hits.
Hits.
wait. You don't add anything?
No.
He has no dexterity. Full play.
Oh, I should actually have added one, but it hits anyways. Roll
16 then.
1d 12.
Next up, it will be
How about damage-wise?
7 or 8. Yeah, roll your
it hits.
damage. Yeah, roll your damage.
11.
Ooh.
To number 6, right?
So number 6, yes.
Number 6 falls dead outright.
Oh, they're all weak.
Cool. Next, it's going to be 7 and 8, who are going to move up and attack you, Santiago. So one roll to 17 plus 3 for 20, assuming that will hit.
Yep.
The other one
It
rolled
will.
a natural 20, so that's a critical on that.
Yep.
So
Oh, no.
the first attack with his spear is
2.
3 damage, and this one's going to use its multi-attack to also make another bite attack.
The first is what? Piercing?
So the first is piercing,
Slash.
3 damage,
Oh.
and the crit is
1.
sorry, I did this wrong. It's 2d6. The crit is 16, 19 damage on the crit
Yeah,
Damn.
and then I do half it by resistance due to rage.
due to rage.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So
So that would be what?
16
9?
plus 3, 19, 18, 9 damage total. Yeah.
9 then.
Then the other one's gonna make its 3 attacks against you with multi attack. 3d20. So 4 total for a 9's not gonna hit. A 19 and an 18, will they hit?
19 and 18, yes, they will hit.
Okay, so 4 plus 3, 7 on the first 2 attacks, and 6, so 13 damage halved to 6, so you take another 6 damage.
Another 6, yes.
That's 7 and 8. Next up is Igneous.
Yep. I.
After him, it's Adelard, so think about what you're going to do, Adelard.
I'm gonna move up to here, which
Sure.
is 30 feet,
Sure.
and cast Burning Hands right in front of me, straight through those two, number 7 and 8.
Okay, is it a line attack?
It is a cone attack of 15 feet, so it should barely miss Santiago.
Should.
Yeah, I would say that you can get 7 and 8 without hitting Santiago. So roll to hit. Is Burning Hands a touch or is it just a cone?
I'm pretty sure it's just a dex save. Yeah, it's just a dex save.
Okay, so they will make the dex save. One's a natural 20 and one's an 18.
Okay, they both make it, sadly. So that means they take half damage. This is for number 7. Half that, so 7 damage for number 7.
Sure.
And 6 damage.
7 damage.
So 7 damage for number 8.
Cool. Nice. Next up, Adelard, would you, unless you have a bonus action, Igneous, what would you...
Nothing, but I would like to mention that if there's anything flammable, that would also be ignited.
Their hide armor as ignited. Okay. Adelard, anything you'd like to do?
Yes, I'm gonna move here. First off, I'm gonna hold my amulet and say Resna be my eyes, which is just hunters on this.
Okay, so you are doing what attack, sorry?
I'm doing first as a bonus action, doing hunter's mark on this one. So I'm gonna bring it to my god to be my eye.
So that's number 7, yep.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do an hit. I'm actually gonna use my inspiration die.
Ah, the one that he's had for 3 sessions and still hasn't used.
Might as well. Then.
So, yeah, just re-roll. 20
Right.
unnatural will hit.
It's
If you can roll in the damage, plus your
Yeah,
hunter's mark.
plus d6.
So 10 plus your d6, so 13 total.
13, yeah.
That'll be number 7. Number 7 is dead.
Dunzo.
And this is with your glaive, so you get to attack number 2 as well. Sorry, number 8 as well.
No.
Oh, okay. Alright. After
No,
Adelard.
I could use a bonus, but I used the bonus action for the hunter's mark.
Okay, after Adelard, it's 1 and 2, which are next to you, Kasim, so both attacks are going to come against you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry, this is 3d20 for 2 bite attacks and 1 spear attack. So the first 2 are 13 and a 21,
13 misses, 21 hits,
and a 17.
17 misses.
Okay, so the first bite attack that hit is 3 damage, and you said 17 misses, but 21 hits.
Yeah, my armor is 18.
Oh, okay, cool. So just 1 attack hits, and that's 3. And that was for the first bullywug. The next one is 2 bites and a spear again. So a
Total of...
So a 9, a 13, and a 22.
Huh? Whoa, wait.
These
There are
3,
22 hits.
2 bites and a spear attack.
Right.
So
Bites, the 6 and the 10 miss.
so the 9 and the 10, 13 miss, yeah?
Yeah.
But 22 will hit.
Yeah.
So the spear attack will deal...
I thought that was the damage for a second. I got
No,
scared.
no. The spear attack will deal 5 damage to you.
5 damage taken.
Cool. After that, snoo.
Yay!
Finally.
So I've got to untie myself first. Is
And-
that an action?
Wait, sorry. Did my traps not trigger? I just realized.
No, they did not.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, you're expertly set traps. What a surprise!
You might have caught a rabbit, but yeah, that won't hurt.
I'll check after this fight.
You may check your traps after.
Yeah.
So
Snoo.
untying the rope.
What would
is that
you-
an action?
Yes, it is.
Of course it is. Well,
And he thought he was so smart.
Well, I can't not untie myself because I just fall out of the tree when I'm asleep. Anyway, I untie myself.
So you untie yourself and you fall 15 feet. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
There we go.
And I thought I'm clumsy.
Plus
Oh.
3. Sorry, I don't think
Oh,
I
okay.
that one.
Okay, so you roll a 22, so you take half damage. So you take 1 damage as of falling damage.
It's only one.
You slightly sprain your ankle.
You from falling more than 10 feet. And
only one.
you successfully land on the ground and do like a 3-pointer, like
Superman landing. Yeah. Yeah.
the superhero landing from Deadpool. You just like
That's
looking
just
around.
down.
You let that guy into the Raven Company, Santiago. How do you feel?
I feel ashamed. I was way too drunk. Sorry.
That was an action to do. You still have a bonus action.
I don't think I can do anything really with
Scream.
bonus action. Bonus action, attack, but there's nothing. Actually, no, nothing's close enough. I can dash towards one of them.
No, you've got one that's close. Sorry, you've got 2 that's close. You've got
You can do it.
How
this
far
one
is that? That's 10
That one's
feet.
dead.
and this one, and you got this
Yeah.
one, and then
This
you
one's
got
dead.
this one, and then you got this one.
Oh, I could use my super
Oh yeah,
skill.
sorry, number 7 is dead. You are correct.
So actually, everything's in the way. They might like get hit.
No, you can move through the space of your friends.
Yeah, he still didn't move, I think.
Oh, can I still move?
Yeah, you can still move.
Okay.
You've untied yourself as your action. You still have your movement.
All right.
If
I'm
you'd have
gonna-
failed your dexterity saving throw, you'd have had half movement to get back up.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
moving
succeeded, so it's fine.
there,
Yay.
and I'm gonna attack this Froggo in front of me.
Sure,
With
that
my
is number
bonus-
5.
Bonus action, flurry of blows, which is 2
Read
unarmed strikes.
read flurry of blows. You have to hit with an attack on your main
Oh,
action.
After you take the attack action on your yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you can't do that.
Bonus actions, unarmed strike. I'll just do 1 unarmed strike then.
God has spoken. You can't do flurry of blows.
Bonus action unarmed strike. How are you doing that? Sorry.
It's just a bonus action, so
Oh, okay.
I think. So it says it's
That's
a bonus
not
action.
Monk stuff, I guess. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I can just attack an extra time if I wanted to, apparently.
Sure.
Anyway. My attack to hit is dexterity, isn't it?
I think that means when you do an attack, you can use a bonus action to do another attack.
Yeah, that's what I think I saw.
So
There.
sorry, when you're rolling to hit, you can either choose between dexterity or strength, right? Because I've been using my strength.
It's strength of most weapons, but if the
Depends on the
weapon has the finesse tag, you can use your dexterity. So, for example,
Oh,
a dagger has.
But it's like I can choose. I can choose if I'm gonna use either strength or
on D&D
dexterity.
Beyond, it will always use the higher.
Oh right, so I'm using my strength then
Yeah, it'll
on
always
my
use.
on my
It'll
strength.
always use whichever's the highest if it's a finesse weapon.
Okay, good.
So on this it says bonus action when you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. It doesn't say anything else in the description.
Unarmed strike.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So it is an unarmed strike. Just
Yeah, but
So-
I feel like you have to attack.
It's like my glaive, you know.
As
If
part
I
of
hit
your
with
action.
my glaive, I can do a bonus action to do another attack. It's not
No,
like I
that's
can.
fair enough then. I guess I'll just stand in front of it.
You still have your direwolf.
You still have your
turn.
direwolf. Your direwolf can attack, and you direct this direwolf.
Okay, so I'll end my turn because I can't do anything and set the doggo on him. So what's my dog skills? Bite.
Beat to show dominance.
Do you have it in the book? Because on the screenshot.
yeah,
it's-
dog-
I have it
a
right.
dog can
I have it.
multi-attack,
I
no?
have it right here. You have a bite. You have pack tactics, and you have keen hearing and smell. So you can do one.
Wait, he cannot multi-attack?
No.
I guess I'll use bite then.
Sure. Roll me a d20, and it's a +5.
15.
15 will hit. The damage is 2d6 plus 3.
Not bad.
That's really good.
6.
2d6.
2d6.
sorry.
Just roll one
I'll-
under that.
Yeah.
So 3
5,
plus
6, 7,
5.
8.
8 plus
11.
3, 11. So number 5. Number 5 dies outright.
Yay. Be gone, Froggo.
What a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Now it is 9 and 10.
There were those with lower initiative than Snoo.
Yes. Adelard,
That's an achievement.
there is 3 attacks coming from one at you. One's a 19, one's a 6, and one's a 5.
Yeah, one hit.
One hit, so that's the bite attack. So it's 1d4 plus 1. So 5 damage. On that, second Bullywug, a 9, a 21, and a 14.
One hits
So
does.
the bite will hit.
Yeah.
That's another 5 damage. So you take 10 damage in total overall. Next up, Kasim, it is your turn.
Woo! Okay, I will. I guess I'll try to attack the frog on the right.
Yeah, number
And
two.
yep. So I'll. Ha! Oh my god.
Unfortunately, a 6 does not hit. Any bonus actions that you'd like to do?
I don't think my. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Bonus actions.
Whip your
No,
bow
I
out.
can't do anything.
Okay.
In my bonus action.
Santiago, it's your turn, my friend.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I should be able to attack this one right here, right?
Yep,
I
for
can
sure, it's in
level
front
above
of
this
you.
one. Yep, I am doing a slash against that one.
You can slash it, my friend.
Oh well. Attack against that one, at least.
Roll for your attack. D20 plus whatever your D&D Beyond says to add.
How do you use the ruler thing to check distance?
In the top left, there's a button which looks like a circle with a comb or a ruler in it. Just click
Wait,
that
so-
one and then just drag on screen.
Santiago.
That'll hit, Santiago. Can you roll damage?
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
What weapon are you using, Santiago?
How can I be
Great
plus
axe.
2?
So that uses strength, right?
It
Just
does.
strength.
Oh, your strength is like +2.
So far, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because I have the glove. I forgot.
So 14
what I was
damage to...
It is 14.
Don't you add your proficiency? Aren't you proficient with the weapon?
Nope, I'm actually not with great axe. It's a battle axe I'm proficient with.
That's to number 8. Number
just an
8
axe, isn't it?
is dead.
Hey, and I'm using great axe for a reason.
It
So-
was number 8's turn next, unless you have a bonus action, since.
Yeah, I would love to do a dash towards the ones that stands.
Can you
Over here.
can you bonus action dash?
I think I could, as far as I remember, but that's why.
You still have a move action.
Even if you can't, yeah,
Actions,
exactly. You
bonus
still have
actions.
movement.
You still have a move action.
I still have. Oh yeah,
can
that's true.
move.
I have my movement. Yeah, my movement just move over here, basically here behind this fella.
You can drag him yourself.
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay. Next up,
Actually,
Igneous,
this could
it's
be
your turn.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Cheese needs some help up there, seeing as he can't hit anything.
That's one way of putting it.
No shots fired.
I got this. I got this.
I will cast 2 magic missiles to, I presume, number 2,
That is number 2, correct?
and 1 to number 1.
So they all just hit, correct?
I'm gonna try.
You've magic
yeah.
missiles that they just hit, and it's 1d4 plus spellcasting per.
Yeah, they just hit
Okay,
indeed.
so roll 2d4 and then 1d4.
This 2d4 plus 1. So roll 2d4 plus 1.
2d4 plus 2. Because
Plus
they're,
two?
they're separate beams.
Ah, okay, yeah. Well, 7 in that case.
Yep, so 7 to number 2
And a 4.
to number 1. Cool. After Igneous, any bonus actions?
Nope.
Adelard,
Not
your
needed.
turn, sir. You
Right.
have 2 that have just attacked you from behind.
Yeah. First as a bonus action, I moved my hunter's mark to this one,
Okay, that is number 10.
and then we're gonna roll, and then we're gonna do damage, and that's 13.
13 does not hit.
That was a 21 to hit and 13 damage.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Ooh.
see. 21 hits, 13 damage to number 10. Kills it outright.
Even plus 3.
That is dead.
Yes.
After Avalord, it is number 1 and 2. Who's going to attack? Guess who? Natural 20, 8, and a 17.
So only the middle bite misses.
Cheese.
Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, number 1 and 2.
So yeah, 18 DC.
So natural 20 will hit. The 8 and the 17 won't. So the natural 20 is 1d4.
Critical.
Doubled to 4 plus 1. 5 damage on that. The next attack from number 2 is 12, 21, and 14. So only 1 will hit. That is a total of 2 damage.
Okay.
Snoo, is your turn.
What's up with these two? These haven't like moved, have they?
They are next.
Ah. So I will dash up here, right next to them, and I will attack the one beneath me
That is number
with
4.
what shall I attack it with? I'll just use an unarmed strike, which is 1d4 plus 3, but I need attack, don't I? Chance to hit is a d20 plus my dexterity, isn't it? Yeah.
Snoo sandwich.
After the bullywugs have been, Kasim, it's you, so think about what your next attack will be.
And the movement.
Yep, so Snoo, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing, Snoo?
Attacking the one below me.
19 will hit, so roll damage on number 4.
So that's
And then think about what your, roll for your die wolf after as well.
3, 4, 5. So 1d4 plus 5 because my knuckle dusters. 6.
6
The other one
damage.
for me for 6.
Cool.
And with a bonus action, I will go with. What should I go with? Flurry of blows, just to make sure.
Sure.
That's 2 unarmed strikes.
Roll to hit. The 20 but will hit, but the other one will not. So could you roll damage?
7.
7 dies outright. Congratulations.
Yay, killed one. Okay.
It's
now
really
wolf
good you
time.
did that because the one behind you would have got a flanking bonus after that.
Alright, okay. I can't move Doggo. I want him to go.
Do you want me to move?
Help
him?
me.
Where do you want him to
There.
Help me.
Cool. So
I'm dying.
Doggo moves up.
So it's a d20 plus 5, isn't it, for chance to hit? I'm gonna use bite.
Yeah, d20 plus 5, and then it's 2d6 plus 3, which
Misses.
misses.
I think.
13 misses. So after that, it is number 9. Going to attack purple, which I believe Santego,
It is.
for a 12, 9, and a natural 20.
So just a natural 20 hits.
Natural 20 will be 7 damage.
And then halved on that one.
Halved, so 6, half, 3 damage, because you are still raging.
Alright.
After number 9, it is Kasim. Kasim, what would you like to do?
Third time the charm. No, actually, I'm gonna attack the other frog in front of me this time
Sure.
because that one, the one on the right, is jinxed. Anyways, I will slash at him again. Please.
12 misses.
Whoa!
Don't forget that by Brother's house that taking a potion is a bonus action.
Oh right. Oh yeah. I did
Taking
buy
a regular healing potion is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah.
Hey,
You probably don't have anything better at the moment, anyways.
Jeez, have you hit yet?
Huh?
Have you hit yet?
Oh really?
Oh, he hasn't.
Yeah. I will. Oh wait. I did
You
buy a potion, didn't I?
You confuse him with somebody incompetent.
So he's bad on mornings. Okay, can't hit anything.
Wait. I didn't buy a potion. No.
Okay. After
Nice.
Kasim, Santego, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You have number 9 in front of you, which is yet to be hit.
Yay! I will hit that one.
Hey, Santiago, if you let him die, you can take his gloves.
Hey,
Fucking goblin.
Not neutral evil for a reason.
I respect you slightly more now, Block.
That's probably not gonna hit.
9 does not hit, no. Igneous, it's your turn.
Yep. I'll continue to help Cheese.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll cast a magic missile in second, on second level. I'll cast 2 to each of the toads. So that's +2. So that's as for number 2. For the number 2, the one closest to me. And 2d4 +2 for number 1. So 6 damage to number 2 and 6 damage to number 1.
So, geez, as you're valiantly trying to swing and hit these slimy toad, big ass creatures in front of you, you just hear ping, 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 ping as like magic darts come in and the bullywugs fall dead in front of you.
Hey, I could have got that.
Yeah. Save it.
What are you talking about? You did it. You did it, man.
Any bonus
Save it for
actions? Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay.
Actually, if I can, as bonus action, I would like to check around to see if there are any more enemies. If that's allowed as a bonus action.
You can observe everything in front of you, not around you, not behind you. So you can
Okay.
roll a perception check. I will allow that.
Perception. That's a +1. 19.
Don't see any more.
Okay.
Directly in front of, like, in a 180, like, you don't really see. Adelard,
Gotcha.
it is your turn, and you have
Nice.
advantage on the attack because you are directly flanking this.
Yeah, I'm first gonna, as a bonus action, put my Hunter Smart now on him.
You can do that.
18 hits.
18 hits, yeah, for 6 damage total. And then
18.
Splat.
no, it's 6 first. 1d10 plus 3 for the 6, yeah.
Yeah, 6 for the. Huh? Yeah.
And then your 1d6 for Hunter's Mark for a
Yeah,
total
12.
of 12. Yeah, that would die.
So I was swinging from the top, just swing my glaive down straight on his head.
That one died.
Oh, that's what we like to see.
Got you, man!
Splat goes the frog.
Snoo.
Well done, fellow.
It is your
Rematch.
turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I turn on the one behind me, and I give him a good punch.
Give him a good
Right in
punch.
his noggin. An arm strike.
Noggin.
This whole time you've been punching him with your fists. Your fists are like really slimy and globbly. It's like putting your hand in like putty. It's like really oozy.
Doesn't that mean he has disadvantage on hitting?
Nope. I'm not that. I'm not that mean. Come on, Pong.
Alright, I punch it in the face for 8.
You successfully punch it in the face at 8. Still alive.
Okay, then I'll bonus action flurry of blows for another 2 unarmed strikes.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
So 2 of them. both hit, I think. That's a 15 and a 22.
Yes, both will hit. And even with minimum damage, you will kill that. So
Oh,
No need to roll.
you've successfully cleared out these.
Wait, isn't that one more near the dog?
No, that's the one that's died.
Oh, sorry.
You successfully cleared out the bullywugs that have attacked you during second watch. Itushka comes over and all of you in your head, except Pong, here. Thank you. You saved my my fellow clanmates.
People.
She sort of like, as much as a frog can, spits on the ground. She's like, they're savages. They're from Banestep. Brutes. Ugly. She sort of, and her face crunches up. She's stupid. Brutes. Everyone hears that except Pong.
yeah. Fuck.
I've got peace of mind.
The rest of the night is yours. That was second watch. Who took that watch? It was Snoo Snoo, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kasim and Snoo Snoo have both taken a watch currently, yeah?
Yep.
Who would like to take third watch?
I'll take it.
Wait, before we sleep, I wanna check my traps, please.
Okay, roll investigation check.
Got one trap. That's successful.
Yeah, go out in the dark to watch your traps. You don't know where they are.
No, I know
like a
where they
great
are.
idea.
I know where they are.
Check them again.
Okay.
Investigation. It's okay. 0. Why am I rolling so low today?
Oh, I wonder.
You investigate your traps. They appear to have been sprung. Whatever meat or jerky that you used inside has successfully sprung them. Like something sprung them, but whatever you used to like set it up and bait this trap, the meat or produce, whatever, is gone.
You see, it worked. It worked, but it's just
Fed the
we didn't hit-
wildlife. is
That's
what
in,
you did.
that's in the first one. Roll again for the second one.
Okay. I'll just roll 2 extra.
Yeah.
13 and 14.
So on the second one, yeah, there's actually you've seen it on Sanctus, like rabbits, right? This is different. It looks like a rabbit, but it's got a horn.
Oh, a horned rabbit, guys! I found one.
And then in trap number 3, there's another thing.
You literally caught a rabbit. Good job.
You caught a rabbit.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
more like
tired. I'm going to sleep, and I go back to my tent.
It's like one day of rations.
Nicholas,
That.
could you roll me a d20?
Yep. I also have dark vision for 60 feet. I don't know if that affects that. D20, coming up. 7.
Ooh,
No event. Watch goes
I'd like to
by
point out that
unsuccessfully.
I am back in the tree.
Okay.
Do you tie yourself?
Roll me a strength. Roll me a strength check.
Oh, God.
Oh no. 1 second.
Did you say my watch passed by the way?
Watch pass by without an issue.
Okay.
Okay, so you get about 10 feet up, holding onto the tree, trying to turn around and tie this rope around you, and it falls, and you fall 10 feet. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Since when do we have 2 party dancers?
19. I survived it again.
You take 0 damage, but you fall to the floor.
Do you still want to go up
You
again?
realize this probably is just a really bad idea.
Snoo Snoo is stubborn.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that again.
Who would like to take 4th watch, Santiago or Adelard?
I'll take this 4th watch.
Roll me a d20.
I'll roll you a d20.
God, our scouts are
Yeah,
blind.
okay. That went great.
Yeah, no,
I'm tired of the fight, okay?
your watch goes by pretty successfully. Like nothing comes by, nothing happens.
Why did they come on my watch?
Hey, at least you did notice them. Come on.
That's nice, yeah. Ugh.
Okay, so you wake in the morning. Any morning rituals you'd like to prepare?
Yeah, morning,
Workout.
First,
Yeah.
No, I've already worked out while they were like sleeping. You know, I wake up early.
This counts as a long rest, right, Butter?
Yeah, long rest. Everyone gets the full benefits of a long rest.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Even with the encounter in the middle?
Yeah. You get the long rest at the end of the watches.
Okay.
For the encounters, whoever was resting during the first watch, so that would have been everyone except Kasim, would have got the benefits of a short rest. But
Ooh,
now
full
now the whole thing's over. Everyone has the benefits of a long rest.
Yep.
Right.
Right there.
what I wanna do is just do a prayer on each of these bodies when I wake up and just
Ain't
do
nobody
my
got time for that.
You
And-
wake up, and
and
all the
yeah.
bodies are gone.
okay, then I'm not gonna do that.
Wait,
Sorry.
where are the bodies?
You look around,
Santiago
and
or Santega?
I'm just a tickle.
there seems to be drag marks.
Well,
The-
I'm just
what?
There seems to be like the bodies have been dragged away.
Oh, and Santiago was keeping watch.
He was asleep.
Yeah, no,
Where do they...
I didn't notice that.
Captain,
like
where are the bodies?
you saw this, Santiago. Like
Okay, what did I see?
you saw the bullywugs that are around the camp drag the bodies off and take them elsewhere throughout the forest.
And that's what the whole scene I saw. I just relayed back to everyone, basically, just to say that
Yeah, like
what
I said,
happened.
your watch goes an eventful.
Uneventful. So I just
'Cause
explain what
other-
happened
other than
during,
that, there was
during the
really-
watch, and then
Yeah.
face the situation.
well, and anyway, so I'm gonna eat a ration, and I'm just doing clean my weapon and do a prayer.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Anything else people want to do at this point?
Not at the moment for me.
Let's
Either ration.
go.
Would you like to
Sure.
take a 10-minute break here?
I do need a pee.
Yeah,
Two.
same. Yeah.
Okay,
That would be an amazing
what we will do is, from now we'll take a 10-minute break and reconvene at 42 minutes past. Yeah, so we'll take a break. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
Bye bye.
Hello and welcome back. Can you all hear me?
Hello.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome sauce. So, now that we are back, you are doing your morning rituals, whatever. Celeste comes up and approaches you, Adelard. All of you will hear this in your head, except for Igneous. We got rid of the bodies of the bullywugs, the brutes, the savages from Banestep. Among their belongings, we found this, and she hands you a pouch.
Thinking about
The bag.
Looking in the pouch, you find about 45 gold pieces. You'll have to sit down and count it, but at a glance, there's about 45.
right. Okay.
And she says, we also found this. They have a map of the local area. Our village. And your encampment.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, I'll look at it. And does it look any familiar that I know of?
Well, you all got the map from before. This is different. This is really crudely drawn. There's not really like any semblance of like the fact that this is actually a map. It's more like a scattered drawing of like, you know, like how people in the army in the field make scattered drawings on the ground, right, with like sticks and twig. This is sort of like that, but in like some sort of blood or charcoal, and it's just like there's a marking to say which you actually can't read. There's a marking which clearly identifies some sort of village, and then knowing from your map previously and looking at this map, you can sort of decipher that there seems to be some sort of marking to the Aelia encampment to the east of where you are, well, northeast.
Right. And I asked where you got this map from. Is it from?
She said at the start the bodies of the bodywork she took away. They're now fodder for the creatures of the forest.
Right. Well, thanks. This is kind of alarming as well.
What's more alarming is our relic was stolen.
Were they also part of this?
Part of what?
You say your relic got stolen, and this is what the same Bullywugs that did that to you, or?
They come from the same village.
They come from the same village as you?
No, I mean the ones who stole our artifact and the ones you dispatched of last night. They come from the same area.
And that's where we're headed, no?
No, you're heading to her village.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Meet Queen Frog.
Well,
She came
thanks,
to fetch you on her mother's sort of like orders.
Oh
Yes.
right, I remember.
yes. Okay. Well, thanks. And I go with this to group, and I show them the map.
So you'll see this again. Clearly,
Santiago.
it's like a child's drawing, similar to like probably some of the drawings you saw in Tog's room, like finger painting type shit. But it's a map-ish, and there seems to be some sort of village and a clear marking of an ocean and like some sort of camp to the east, which you probably gather is the alien encampment.
So, guys, Santiago, look at this. Where's the other map? Where's
It's right here.
Pulls the map out.
I pulls the map out and then
Yeah,
basically try to
holding
compare
it.
see if there's any.
Yeah, I'll compare. Like, this is what they had from the body. I mean,
I also joined them.
Maybe
Looking at the map that you have, which is in the chat and pins, I can't get it up currently because of the stream and Discord and stuff. But essentially, on that map, there's in the portion, in the center of the mass of the island, there's some trees and a lake in the smack in the middle of the center of that map. That is roughly where this other village is.
yeah. Okay. Right,
So what do we do, Captain?
For that, I want to move up to them.
Yeah.
Adelard, I noticed that I might have an upgrade for your armor. And I show him the plate armor that I have.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Wow,
Wait,
you
what?
have it with you?
What plate armor?
Why you been hiding that?
Wait, where did you bring that out from?
I have mysterious pockets.
And
Wow.
wait, why?
Oh, wow.
Wait, Adelaide.
It's
We're in the same company. Come on, man. Priorities.
Why would you need that? Anyways, and I pull a javelin out of another pocket somewhere and hand it over to Santiago.
Kasim just waits and like, wait. Kasim just waits and looks up to the sky. Hey DM, isn't he cheating?
No response.
Nope.
Oh wow. Niggas, thanks. Can I have this or?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, great. I was just talking here with Santiago, and this is a map that they just gave me, and also a pouch with 45 gold. So we split it up later.
Inspecting it, you probably realise there's actually 40 gold.
Right. Well, anyways, a pouch with some money in here. We can split it up later. It's not that big of a concern. What I'm really more worried about is this map that we see here. If you look here on the other map, I think it's our encampment, and they had it. So I don't know if it's something alarming for our encampment. I don't know.
Nah, we probably fine. Captain, they're probably like scouting ahead, just making sure everything is in place.
Yeah, the stuff that's trying to kill us is scouting ahead, yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's
I'm
just
pretty sure we would do the same.
Yeah.
think if we get at some point somehow that we can send a message to our camp, so at least they know, so they're not like out of the nowhere that they get surprised or something. We don't know. They already came with quite some numbers on us, so we don't know what numbers they have.
There might be a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm afraid so too. Well, it's anyways something to consider. And while I'll take the armor and I'm gonna take my time to buff it off and put over the emblems from my other armor and put it on the plate, and then I'll put it on.
Yep, that's fine. Can do that, no worries.
Thanks. And
next time I find some wizardry ropes or like staff, I'll just give it to Snoo because that makes sense.
Sure.
I'll put. Can I put the chainmail in the bag of holding? Because I think that's not so handy to keep with me.
What does bag of holding say, Santiago, if you've added it to your...
I've added to my equipment bag of holdings.
It says something
It's
about...
like- Space roughly has an interior space considerably larger than the outside dimension, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of content. Retrieving from an item from the bag requires an action.
So it can hold 500 pounds, right? So it'll all come down to how much does... What armor was it? Plate armor? Chain
No, chain is 55.
let me just double check, see if there's like a weight on the equipment in the player's handbook. If there's not, I'll make one up.
It's 55.
What, chainmail?
Chainmail at 55 pounds.
Then I would say yes, you can...
How should we add it in then? We know it's in.
I think under notes or extras, maybe you can put like what's on your tab.
We'll sort that out after. We just know for now that the chainmail
Yeah,
is in there.
just
We know that the chainmail's in there.
yeah.
So,
And the bag of tracks.
Yeah, in the back of.
Yeah.
That's what we
So, like on the extras, you can type that in, like whatever's in there, because there is no option in D&D Beyond that allows you to put it in there.
cool. So, moving on throughout the day, Santiago, roll your d20, sir.
Just a single D20.
Just a single d20.
Scary.
That is perfectly fine. Your
Okay. Why did I roll such a-
travel through the wooded forest is pretty damn good. You're making some pace. And then finally, after a day and a half of travel, you make it to Bellencroak. So as you're making your way towards the so how it is there's a massive clearing with a vast lake, and as you've been traveling for the better part of an hour or two, you started to the frogs around you have been releasing sounds of like ribbits and croaks and grunts.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
That's a chicken.
And you come towards this lake that you're on the edge of it, and it stretches further down than you can see. It's probably like a 2 mile long lake, just here in the middle of this wooded area. And you can see a vast village. There's this clear crystal lake, and there's all these wooden shacks, and it's basically like a makeshift village of there's wooden shafts and like pedestals and all these houses. It's like a boardwalk. They're just all resting on these wooden stilts, and as you go into what you're led towards the center, as you're being led, you can see wooden houses, wooden shacks, some small, some big. You can see fish on racks. You can see some sort of armor at one house. And as you're making your way through this mismatch of boardwalks, there's in the center of the lake this giant island that stretches about 10 foot to 20 foot out of the center of the lake. And on top of the lake, you can see some sort of building. And you're being led towards this building. As you crest up, now all the villagers around have been following you, being led by Celeste, and there's just more croaks and more ribbits. And you don't just see frog-like people here. Similar to Waxon, where you saw kobolds and goblins cohabitating, you see bullywugs and you see lizard folk. These are similar to how kobolds have scales. These are more like slimy lizard folks with tails and snouts. So they're more sort of like, instead of the kobolds are like dragon like. These are more
salamander.
More salamander. Yeah. More like that. And there's just a mismatch. There's just some hushed whispering as you're led towards this giant building on top of a hill. You still following? Yeah. Want to have a look around,
Yes.
around as you're progressing.
Well, I guess we're following since we're on
For
some
now, we
territory.
are being escorted by someone, so I would say we follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah, be unpolite to
So
go away.
you follow around, and
But
you are
keep
led.
an eye out just on the general layout of the city, as well as we just follow.
Are you looking for
just in
anything
general.
specific, or are you just looking for how it's laid out?
Just more or less how it's laid out ish, more or less.
Shops. Stuff
Like
that.
if there's any shops, if there's any inns,
Okay,
etc.
yeah, roll a
Just
perception.
general things. Just
Yeah,
general.
roll a general perception check as you're going. Anyone else want to
that
do
was-
this?
Yeah, I'll do it as well.
I mean, can't we just ask the lady if they have ends or whatever?
I would like to roll for something else.
Perception.
Perception just 1d20 plus perception. I don't
Yes.
know. That's nothing. Okay. Fair
No,
enough.
Yeah, you can forget
I'm
it.
done.
You're a
I'm surrounded by
dwarf.
tall people.
You're a dwarf. You're surrounded by these frogs who are a bit taller than you. These lizard folk. You know, the taller people. Can't really see through the legs. You're just sort of used to being at knee height. Snoo, however.
That's no problem.
You're on the back of your direwolf, pleasantly looking ahead. Yeah.
Shiny.
What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
Food.
Food. Yeah. You see.
Alcohol
You see a
and food.
lot of fishermen. You see a lot of fishermen. This seems to be a fishing village. And you see a building which has plumes of smoke rising from it. What languages do you know?
Oh god. Where do I check that?
D&D Beyond in the
Features and
bottom left.
traits.
All the way in the left side down.
In the bottom left, in the first tab. You see languages, armor,
I
weapon,
know
tool.
Goblin, Common, and Primordial.
Okay. So, being from Verra, you actually recognize this. It's common, but it's more Verran common. You know how I've been describing it it's like a broken language. You see plumes of smoke rising from this small 10 to 20 foot building, and you see a sign hanging out. On the sign it says, in Verran common, retarded goblin.
Didn't know he was coming.
I take great offense to this.
Yeah, it's 2019. You
Wow.
can't do that.
This is not politically correct.
And Twitch banned.
Anyway, so you see to what that building is, you do not know.
I'd assume an inn with a great name.
You're being led, and you're led to the end of where the boardwalks and the platforms end into a solid hill of greenery, and then you led up up this hill, and like the savages and brutes that you fought the night before, you see a enormous, rotund, female bullywug, bigger than everything else. And she's
Santiago's in there.
wearing these ceremonial white furs with white plumes of trimming. Probably snoo. That probably looks like direwolf fur of like these plumes of fur coming out as trimmings. It's probably direwolf fur. Everyone hears in their head except for Igneous.
Poor Igneous.
Welcome, friends. My name is Atushka. I've summoned you here today because before our holy relic was stolen, I saw a vision of you. She looks towards you, Adelard.
Yes.
A vision of you. Semawanya gave me the vision that you would be our savior. We knew that our holiest relic, the Eye of Semawanya, was going to be taken. We tried to defend it, but it was still taken from us. We still do not know how. We suspect the brute savages from the south. They're led by my brother, Visa Biat. He was formerly a member of the society here, but he has savage ways, savage ideals, and was outcast by my father years before I became High Priestess.
I just look around awkwardly, as no clue what's going on.
At this point, you just hear ribbits, croaks, and you just see your friends like really staring at this woman, like really engaged. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm.
Wait, I have a question. When we're like communicating with them, are we speaking, or is it also like mentally?
you're speaking out loud.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
that's even more confusing.
Yes, yes. You hear this telepathically, and then she can hear your response. How it works essentially is bullywugs. They cannot speak. They have their own language, and it's all these ribbits and croaks. But how I've homebrewed it with Verra is over time in this village, the royals and some of them specifically have developed this telepathic ability. So Celeste, being the daughter of Atushka, and Atushka being the royals here, they've developed this telepathic ability to speak with people who don't understand their language. So that's that. And she says specifically to you, Adelard, the tenets of the crown can really weigh heavy on those not prepared for it.
Ooh, ominous.
We are a humble fishing village, but Semawanya, and if you want to, Critter and Santiago. Well, how old is Santiago roughly as a dwarf?
Oh, he
Underage.
I forget. I've been toying about this all day. I can't remember your age. I thought it was like 300 something.
324.
Okay, so everyone cannot roll this. It's just Santiago and Critter can roll a religion check to identify Semawanya.
I'm a monk.
Religion.
I don't know. I think I have religion, though.
Okay, as a denizen of Verra, I'll allow you to roll religion. But yeah, I'll allow you to roll religion.
Just take this and minus it with 1, so 17.
18.
So 17 for you, Santiago.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 for me. Oh,
18 for Snoo, and a natural 1 for Adeline.
7, sorry.
So
7. Then not 17, 7.
so just Snoo. Being from Verra, yeah, you've heard tales of Semawanya. You've never really ventured much out of Waxholm. You've more dealt around in the caves and with mining and blacksmithing and that sort of stuff. Like, you've helped lift things, been part of hunting parties. You know that Semawanya is an apostle of Resna, the god or goddess of hope. Semawanya essentially, so you know how God's God, And then there's archangels like Saint Michael, like all that. Semawanya is like Saint Michael. He's he's an apostle. He's like an angel, like a champion of Resna. And that is the deity that they most follow here. And now that you're at the top of this hill, behind the building, you can see this ginormous statue of a lizard in regal armor with a spear and a shield. Probably Semawanya. Snoo.
Oh, okay.
By the way, just quickly, I would like to allow any telepathy.
You would like to
Allow telepathy to come through, so to speak.
Okay, so now, hearing this, you just catch the end of. You just hear "Heavy is the tenants of the crown" in your head, and then she says, "Now all of you hearing, Semawanya sent visions of you, your friends. You are not. You are a follower of our great deity. We are a humble fishing village, and we don't have much to offer, but it would be of great help to us if you could retrieve and find the Eye of Semawanya. We have small gold stores which we can offer to you as small payment, as we don't really have much need for gold, as we only really trade with Waxom. It would be the sum of 1,000 gold for you to return our eye." And she says this to everyone.
I'm asking back as well. Is there a possibility for we can help you, hopefully, with this plot, and maybe can find your artifact back? But would you, since you are a village, fisherman's village, would you be willing to trade with us for food, so we can establish a friendship together?
Roll a persuasion check.
That's right. Snoo has lots of rations.
With advantage, because
30
you
years.
were part of her vision.
2 ones. Ah.
15 plus 4,
22.
22.
Sure thing, bro.
Okay.
I will be open to discussions between trades between our people and yours if you successfully return our secret artifact.
Okay. And I'll talk to the party.
So essentially she's just saying, I'm open to it, we can discuss it if you return our artifact.
Yeah. Well, thank you for considering. And I'll go to the group. So I think we can help. I think it will benefit us.
It's 1,000 gold. Yeah.
By the way, you're saying this out loud, there's all these guards around you, and all these villagers.
Yeah.
I was
It's
making you aware of the situation.
1,000 golds, why not?
Sounds like they need some help.
Just find this eye or whatever it is, bring it back, and receive the money. Simple.
Yeah.
And then
Just
you
like
It's not
always.
always about the money, you know that. I've tried to teach you that all the time you've been here.
Oh, Captain.
it's only a
One day you'll
bonus.
learn. One
It's
day
only
you'll
a
learn.
bonus.
I'm just thinking like it's it's nice to get the money, of course, but it's also good to get friends in this unknown world. I mean, look at Snoo. A few days back we were fighting, and now he's here with us. So
I couldn't agree more, although likely a poor example.
well,
Take an inspiration dice, please. that's just too funny not to have one.
Thanks a lot.
This little guy did like quite some kills in our last battle, and I can't think of how many did you kill. How were those? How were those traps you made, Kasim?
Well,
Nice shots.
it's funny Good
I
to
got
get
a
information,
ration.
Do stuff, Kasim.
I think it's the
I hate
second
my
time
company.
now. I think it's the second time now.
It's great because Cheese has all this gear. He has these enchanted gauntlets, and he's still shitter than me. You know, I've got fucking nothing.
Is there a word? Is shitter a word?
It is now.
You can only win by cheating, but in combat there's no such thing as cheating. Thinking back to
I
an arm
haven't
wrestling
cheated in my life.
match. Thinking back to an arm wrestling match.
I didn't cheat. Did I?
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't
Oh, what
cheat.
was that you had on your hands then?
Hey, I beat you before. Oh wait, I did beat you after having this. But hey, that's not cheating. I'm just stronger. That's my own strength. Anyways, can we move on? Can we get the eye of Starfire or whatever it is called?
If it surely sounds like they need some help with this, and it sounds like it's gonna be a glorious battle.
As you say this, she corrects you. Samawanya, remember the name.
So yeah, that one.
She's our patron of survival. She provides, we hunt.
And we bring it back, and you get the money. Yeah.
Do I know?
We get the
from-
money. So we get to keep the money. No, I'm joking. That's what you said, though. You said they get the eye and they get the money.
do I know in my studies while being a follower of Gods of Bresna that they had angels like coming down as their on their behalf?
Roll a history check.
What if I want to keep the eye of the shinies?
Shh. Later.
Not gonna slide in the back. We don't keep stuff like that.
Ugh. How did you end up as a captain again?
I'll take the first roll of 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 3, so 22. Not really. Like from what you've read of your limited studies in the Ravenwood hideout, Ravenwood Academy, because mostly your training growing up has been about serving the crown and doing that. You've had a limited study about your god and your faith, other than the ability to cast spells and deal and heal and be a paladin. You've heard tales of Semawanya, but they're ancient tales, like 900 years ago. And Semawanya was just a normal, everyday lizard folk person. Some great battle happened, and the original 5, Resna was inspired by Semawanya's bravery and sacrifice in battle, that she raised Semawanya again, and he carried the rest of his life out as champion of Resna.
So
He provided a hope to lizard folk and bullywugs and other folk like after the corruption. He brought them here and gave them sanctuary, but that was like 800 years ago.
So very limited, but do I
that's like post corruption, and like what little things there is, it's sort of drips and drabs from like the gates being opened for like the last few years.
Yeah. So basically, like I heard of the name, just a little bit story I know about, but not really much. But
it's basically
I heard
just
the
a champion of Resna.
But I heard the name, so I do make the connection of who he was, but I don't know much about him.
No.
Okay.
I would like to ask I forgot the name, but the leader we have been talking to us.
The one that's been talking to you, or the one that led you to the village?
The one that has been talking to us.
Itushka.
The queen.
She's the high priestess. She's basically like the pope here. She's like the religious leader, the village leader, all wrapped into one.
I would I ask her, did you happen to send anybody to retrieve this artifact before you asked us? Maybe someone by the name of Galen.
Oddly specific.
Galen.
Forgive me, I do have to read one thing up here. Whilst I'm just researching this, is there any other questions that the rest of you would like to ask?
Yeah, when can we leave?
You can leave right now.
As soon as you
The door is right there, man.
The door's open right behind us, so or is it closed? I don't know.
as soon as you're ready, but essentially you've been traveling for like half a day now, so it's been getting to dusk. So you can bed down here for the night and travel tomorrow when you're more rested, or you can push through for the rest of the day.
I will ask the person who brought us here. I assume you're gonna provide housing and a resting place and food and women. Actually, cancel the last part.
Women we cannot provide. However, if it is lodgings you seek, there's... What's his name?
Retarded goblin?
No. Celeste, what's the name of the fellow who runs the silly tavern? The retarded goblin. And then you all hear this telepathically. I think it was Jamie.
Me?
Jamie.
Jamie, okay. To Jamie we go then. As long
Right.
as...
You asked about Galen, correct?
Yeah.
Galen.
What was the specific question?
If she had sent anybody there before, and that's the first question, so to speak. Did she send somebody there by the name of Galen to retrieve the artifact?
So 2 questions. Is that it? One is, did
That's
she
just-
send someone?
Okay.
And if she did, is he by any chance Galen?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you ask of this man?
So you do know him.
I ask, why do you ask of this man?
Well, I have an interest in him, seeing as I found something regarding him, and I wouldn't mind knowing why he maybe did return or didn't
So
return.
the rest of you have never heard this name Galen before. Like
Yeah.
Igneous mentioning this, you're just like, what are you on about? She says, find our artifacts and return. We can discuss this matter more.
I mean,
But-
I just interrupt.
In
saying-
answer to your question, we did not send Galen to retrieve this.
Okay.
I would like to check if she's lying.
Roll for insight.
I'm not buying it. 21.
She's being pretty honest. She's heard of Galen, or she seems to know something, but she definitely did not send him to retrieve the eye. You know the eye's been recently taken.
Okay.
Yes, Genius. What were you going to say?
No, I was gonna interrupt and saying if she did send Galen, I mean, it would help us in our quest, but it's fine. She says
Yeah.
she didn't send it.
Okay.
I do want to ask in that case, did you send him somewhere else, like a tomb, for instance?
No.
Oddly specific again.
It is. Why did you send him there?
She said no.
Oh, no? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, then that's it.
And she's this you see this with the 21, you see this slight smile and like smirk, like the right side of her mouth just goes. It's like, I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you.
Yeah, that's alright. That's completely alright.
So we move on.
She says no.
Ale.
You believe her?
Food.
She's probably watching you. Yeah.
Right,
What would
okay.
you like to do?
So, yeah.
You can push on for the rest of the day to out in the. Oh yeah, you also find out that where you need to go is to the south.
I would like to go for lodgings personally.
Let's
I
find some
second
lodging,
that.
Get our bearings.
You just want to go to the retarded goblin, don't you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys!
Did they mark it like we can show what we have a map that they can mark us where that roughly from where we are?
Yeah, you can show her a map. She's not going to risk any of her people. Essentially, the scenario is all the villagers, everyone here except her, are way smaller, way weaker. They look not fatigued, but they look. They're not buff. They're not fighters. They're fishermen. You know, they will defend and hunt and fight creatures, but they won't fight other races. Essentially, no pun intended. These bullywugs are being bullied. And by these bigger bullywugs to the south.
Right. Okay. Well, then I leave and say, may the goddess of Resna, keep an eye on you.
I leave staring her down as I leave.
You leave what? Yo, you
To the
stare.
retarded.
I'm staring her down while I leave,
You just see these
indicating that I'm keeping an eye on
these
the
two large bulbous frog eyes just blink rapidly, it's darting between all of you, and then darts back directly at you, Ignis. She's watching you. You know, she's watching you. No
Nice.
blinking, just pure eye contact as you're walking away. She's got your number, boy. Adelard,
So, as
Yeah.
oh,
as you're making your way down the hill, a gentle breeze pushes through this hill, through the village. You see some of the stilts move back and forth, not blowing them over, but sort of just gently moving the tops of them. You feel a warm presence about you. For the next week in game, whenever you heal, you will add 2 to the healing.
Okay.
With whatever healing spell, you will add 2 healing. You have the Blessing of Semawanya.
Okay. Oh. Ooh, tingle.
And whilst
As we walk down.
whilst in swamplands, you have advantage on survival checks. Swamps like slash grassland.
Swamp and grassland, you say?
Yes.
This area. Okay.
Just Adelard.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you about to say, Cheese?
I was gonna say, as we were walking like down to the retarded goblin, I approach Igneous and I'd be like, "Hey, so who's this gravedigger you're asking about?"
Gravedigger? Okay.
I mean, you mentioned tombs and you mentioned, I don't know, artifact or whatever, Eye of Celemonia or something.
That's very true. Well,
The Eye of
I'm-
Syphilis.
Huh?
Sorry?
The Eye of Syphilis.
Yeah. Whatever.
Maybe it's the wrong name, but yeah.
Well,
Eye of the shiny.
I'm not entirely sure about the story myself yet, but I will be sure to tell you all in the morning when I know more.
No more? What do you mean? Are you just like gonna get like a reading while you're sleeping or something?
Yes, I will get a reading. In a classroom.
I don't know.
Let's just say I think the High Priestess is keeping something from us that might be important, and that there might be dangers ahead.
And why are you not telling us?
That sounds like a
Because I don't know myself yet, and I will check up on it tonight.
How? We're gonna go to sleep.
No, I'm not gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep.
What time of day
Okay,
is this,
fine,
by the way?
fine.
What time is it currently in this?
I don't have a watch. Sorry.
It's pushing.
No,
it's
he's asking
pushing
the
like
DM.
I know.
6-7 o'clock.
Evening.
Yeah, it's evening. You can
Evening.
either bed down here for the night, or you can push out for another hour or two into the wilds.
All right.
Jamie,
Sure,
go
I just
longer down and get a fresh start on the morning.
Apologies before we continue. Adelard asked this question about the map. So you know how you on the map there was this central lake where you are now. There's this smaller central lake further south.
South, yeah.
Southwest. That's
Yeah,
where
southwestern.
Bane's Step is. So yeah, what were you all guys saying before I interrupted?
I think we were just about done, unless anybody else wanted to say anything.
Basically
Because I
just,
think me and Kasim were done.
yeah. And I just exclamate that it's gonna sound like a great fight on this one.
So what else are you hiding, Mr. How old are you again as a wizard? I keep forgetting.
Panic. 45.
Yeah. So I heard those, wizard. To become a wizard, you have to, be a virgin all your life. Is that true?
Actually, Ganasses are immune to that fact. We are just naturally born a wizard.
Also burn
Okay.
anyone who comes close, It's a bit.
Shit, that was my second joke.
As you make your way into the retarded
Yeah.
goblin,
Hey, Jamie.
That makes me laugh. Yeah.
Adelard sort of has to duck down to get under the door frame. So does Kasim. So does Igneous.
Don't enter
How
me.
tall is it? How tall is the dolphin?
The door's about 5 feet. Like lizard folk and bullywugs can make their way through as
I can too. Then.
as medium. Like although they're classed as medium creatures like Santiago and Snoo, they're like where you guys are like 5 or 6 foot. They're like
4
more
feet.
4, 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have to duck down, but inside it's a lot bigger. You see lizard folk, you see bullywugs, you see some kobolds, and you see 1 or 2 goblins. Behind the counter, you see an elderly goblin with messy hair, big bulbous like work glasses, goggles. They seem to be a bit dusty. Definitely an older goblin. He's got white plumes of hair. And he's just generally talking, telling tales, speaking goblin, so only Snoo understands. You presume
Hey,
that
Snoo.
you presume that to be Jamie.
Hey, Snoo.
Jamie.
What?
Wanna go ask him if he's the retarded goblin?
No,
Ah, you're no fun.
I don't.
Then teach me how to say it in goblinish or whatever it is.
Alright, I tell him how to say fuck you in Goblin, so you're talking to the guy.
I'll go believing. and attempt to pronounce whatever.
So what are you doing?
So I want to go ask him if he's the retarded goblin. So I go to Snoo, asking him.
What do you tell him?
I tell him that what the words he is looking for is fuck you, but in Goblin. But he thinks I'm asking him
Okay,
the question.
so what you're telling him is fuck you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you think he's telling him, hey, what's your name or some whatever Cheese wants to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Cheese, roll a general intelligence check.
Okay.
Just
let's
general
see.
intelligence check.
Wait, what's my intelligence actually? Intelligence is
0, I imagine.
0. Well, 10, but it's 0 modifier.
Yeah, plus
Probably -1.
minus.
16. I'm actually intelligent.
Yeah, so you get a general understanding of how to pronounce this. Yeah, so you understand like the words and the guttural sounds
Just
of
pronounces
Goblin.
it better.
You're not fluent in Goblin, but it's like when you learn English for the first time, and your friend tells you like all the swear words like "fuck off." You know what "fuck off" means,
Right.
so you know the word, like you know what it's like, and you can probably say it, but you have no idea what it means
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
until you grasp
Sure.
the language barrier. So you say
Yeah.
exactly what Snoo tells you.
Whatever. How they communicate.
And he just looks at you and like, and he points to out to the door.
Oh, I thought I was gonna
Point-
beat him. or something.
I look at the door and
He looks crazy and wild-eyed, and he's like, his hair's all tousled up like this, and he's got a tankard of ale in his hand. Drinks it like,
I look.
He points towards the door, like,
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I go back to the party and I'm like, I think the retarded goblin is outside, guys.
All right.
you go back to the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, but
The
Jimmy
group.
wants you to leave.
Okay, so you
Oh, you
see this larger lizard folk. He's a bit beefier, but he seems like more of like probably like the bouncer. He comes over and he pats you on the shoulder and squeezes your shoulder and sort of like puts his arm around you and lifts you up and starts and begins to like try and drag you out. Roll a strength check. To see how
Oh
this is
hell
going.
yeah! Strength plus fucking 4. Don't fucking fail me,
He's
please.
got +2, so his is 18. He's successfully grappling you and not strangling you, but you're like dragging you out of the door. He has to duck under, open the door, and he's dragging you out, and sort of pops you on the outside, and then goes back inside.
Hey, what are you doing? I scream
Alright,
at
now
him.
nuisance
And
is gone.
Doesn't
We can
really
human.
understand you. He understands what. He understands what. Turns around, gives this like weird look of, huh, and just goes back inside.
I
Because your common's a bit different to their common.
yeah, okay. I sneak back in.
Roll a stealth check. Roll a stealth check.
I ask Snushu, might be good if you. I think the guys might be good to our lodgings and maybe attempt
And this
to
whole
persuade them that the high priestess gave us free lodgings for the night.
This whole time, like you've just been hearing this going on, and there's just gentle, soft music of like a harp and like a few gentle drum taps. There's a band playing in the corner. It just seems to be like the general same like move and flow of the music. Like there's no real like change in pace. It's just a general
relaxing
theme.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Relaxing atmosphere.
It's literally like the same song over and over again, but it's just generally relaxing.
Yeah. I think we should have Snoozu try to speak to the guy and ask if he's Jamie Jamie we're looking for here at the retarded goblin.
All right,
What do you say,
everyone speak
Snoozu? You
common.
want to do that for us?
I will do this.
Wait, doesn't everyone
Thank
speak
you,
common?
friend.
Everyone speaks common, yes.
Oh, what the hell am I trying to say?
So you go over to the barkeep, or what presumes to be the barkeep. Snoo.
And I say, sorry for that guy. He's not with us. He's retarded. We're not with him.
He looks at you like, that fits. My brother, he was retarded. This was his place.
Okay, so
I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you. I've not seen a goblin in a while.
So you're Jamie then? Oh, that makes things a lot easier.
I am the proprietor of this establishment.
Oh,
Fancy.
yeah. So basically, I'd refer to him what Jampok told me about talking to him.
Who's Jumpong?
I mean, you know.
Roll me a persuasion check. Actually, no. Roll me a deception and then roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Because she did not say you could have free lodgings.
Hey, it's worth trying.
There's my deception, 16.
Okay, and now roll persuasion.
And I'm pretty sure he is a retarded goblin, so it should be enough.
Persuasion might not be enough.
Okay,
Did I sneak in, by the way?
No.
hold on. You successfully persuade him. He will give you free lodgings for the night.
Hey.
He will give you 2 rooms with 4 beds. Because there's currently 4 of you.
Nice.
You've got 2 free rooms.
I hate my party.
What was your stealth roll? What was your stealth roll? Oh, roll
13.
13. Okay. I have to look up a goblin's passive perception. Just give me a second.
Mine's 12.
Okay.
To be honest, if it comes up to it, Kasim can have my room, because I doubt they fit in the beds anyway.
So,
I mean, me and Santiago.
you successfully make your way into the tavern and are unnoticed. You see your party sort of off in a booth on their own, away from the main table, set out in the middle, and you see a couple of guys playing cards. You know. What would you like to do, Cheese? Like, you successfully made it in, and you see your friends. No one's noticed you. You're standing at the threshold.
Right. Okay, I have a playing card set. Does that mean I can have like a? Wait, I think no. This is my proficiencies. So I want to join in that card game. I just hope whatever.
Very sneaky, joining a card game while sneaking in. Very sneaky.
Okay, so you make your way over to the card game, and there seems to. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 11.
There's about 20 gold on the table currently. They're in the middle of a hand.
Right. I will pull out. Let's see, 10 gold and put it in front of the table and be like, "Can I join in?" And common.
Next hand, friend.
I pull out another 10 gold. What about now?
You can't join mid-hand.
Next hand, friend.
Fine, I take the 20 gold and leave, actually. Fuck this game.
As you're leaving, the same guy comes over and begins to escort you out.
Yeah.
Hold on. I pull up my 20 gold. Here. Just leave me be.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, I hate
20 gold.
Wait, was it persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
-1.
2 could have done.
Ooh.
-1.
What's his
He
counter
takes
roll?
he takes the 20 gold from you and puts it in his back pocket, and then he has his hand out like looking for more gold. And it's just this
Are you
5.
serious?
5.
I pull out another 5 gold
You give him 5
and
gold.
I give it to him.
Puts it in his other back pocket. So he puts the 20 in his left back pocket and 5 in the right back pocket.
25. I mean, oh my god, 25 gold lost. I fucking. Right. I counted it. I mean, I registered that.
You're now allowed in the tavern.
Wow. Well,
I
how-
walk
how
up to
long
my
time does
group.
this exchange roughly take?
Like 10 minutes.
Like 10 minutes.
He's
Well,
like,
in the meantime, hvad er snusselcash for?
You just see
And-
Kasim getting thrown out, and then coming back in, joining a card game, and then getting almost thrown out again. You're like,
Well,
This-
While that-
you're like,
this commotion.
this
Are we
guy
watching
can
this
like
commotion
not
go
do
down?
anything right. He's like, what the hell?
Before all that happened, I was going to the bar and get us all a drink, except for Kasim.
Okay. The 4 of
Let
you.
him sit at the table.
It'd be about 12 copper. No, 12 silver for a tank of the veal.
Alright.
I walk. Am I with the
You're
group
like-
right now?
This is really good stuff. A lot better than the goblin like wine and stuff that you had the day previous. You forget you are off a massive bender the day before. Like,
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm a wolf. Resilience.
I think I drank my body weight in alcohol.
yeah. This is
So
super
we have
ale.
so we have something to drink while we watch this spectacle happen.
So
Yeah.
basically, we sit down, relax, watch the commotion going on with Kasim at the same time, enjoying our ale, just having a really good laugh about Kasim. Basically do nothing to prevent all this happening as we see it going on.
I have to,
I
I have
mean,
to say
you
this
can
guy
try-
is a
You
hoot.
can try.
I have to say this guy is a hoot.
Well, it surely is the reason why sometimes we bring him along. He's a funny guy to be around. I'm sitting and chugging the ale.
Now,
I walk back to the group, fucking furious. You guys did nothing.
Who are you?
I kick Snoo.
I'm not one of those.
you kick Snooze.
Okay.
And that's so again!
Not kick him, but kick his chair.
And with the music and everything, this whole time, you know, you can hear the sloshing of waves, and it's the lake beneath you. You can hear, like, water moving beneath the tavern.
You can hear walls or what?
Walls moving?
Water.
No, water.
water.
Okay, I thought you said walls for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Water. You can hear the water below of the lake moving. Seems to be some, like, natural ebb and flow to the lake. Or there might be some fish beneath your feet.
Anyways, I walk back. I walk to the table and I take Adelard's drink and I be like, "Hey, priests or whatever shouldn't be drinking." And I take his drink and drink it.
Who's drinking?
Not nice.
Adelard.
Who are you talking?
Adelard.
Okay.
Alright, I'm reporting him to the GME. He's stealing drinks of people.
He
Kick him out.
No, I paid for this.
He looks over to the big one and is like,
No, wait, okay.
Get him out.
it comes up to you, it's like, 10.
Does he have $10?
Oh, guys, please.
10.
No.
Alright, I'll take 1 gold coin, toss it in Kasim's direction. If you pay in for the rest, I'll pay 1 gold for you here.
10.
I take 10 out.
Okay, so
And I drink my drink.
he takes the 10 gold, puts it in his left back pocket, and then he holds out his right hand. 2.
No. Wait, I gave you 10 with Santiago's 1. I don't have any more. I give him 2 silver because I don't have any.
He puts it in his back pocket. Back right pocket.
Oh my god. Right.
I like the information on the pockets so you can.
So-
pick
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna. Who's
Does,
gonna sleight of hand?
Jamie, do you also got something to eat around this place?
Yeah, we do fish. And fish.
Fish!
And crab.
Fish.
Oh!
But that's more of a rarity.
Crave.
Well, you know, are we with 4 or 5 now?
You're 5 now.
I hate you.
The crab's a bit more expensive, but it's pretty good.
Like crab.
Wait, I thought
Right,
whatever
then,
lady is paying for
then
us.
5 times the meal from crab, and then I'll pay.
You having
Well,
crab or fish?
as Adela is about to pay, I put my hand on him, his basically waving his money down, and I say, "I'll take this round. You give the drinks.
Okay.
Um,
Take this round for you this time."
So for 3 crab meals, you get some nice potatoes. You get some greenery, and you get a very, very nicely cooked fish.
Nice.
Well, crab, sorry.
Yeah, crap. Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
All right.
You don't know,
Well,
Lemmy. Did he use some spices with this, or is it just el natural? You don't know.
Oh,
But it's just good. It's really good.
It is tasty. I think out of everyone, Santiago's probably the only one that's ever tried crab. Like,
it's been many years since I tried
this
crab.
is a lot better than any crab you've previously taken.
Yeah.
It takes you back to probably like your childhood, which for a dwarf is probably like 100 years. So probably like 200 years ago.
It's 220, 30 years ago, probably for me.
It takes you back a bit.
This takes me back. It's been
I would-
232 years ago since I last had
I,
almost this good crab.
I don't know what they ate in my household, but we we're nobles, so I don't know if there was any of that.
He might actually have it if.
Probably tasty.
Not crab, more like lobster.
Ah, yeah, of course.
that's the
And
bit more
in
expensive.
total for the
The
crab,
Squash version.
for the
There's
crab
no
and
better.
all meals, it's 35,
Caviar.
35 silver for 5 crab meals.
35.
Oof.
Silver.
Youngest in
Yeah,
bed.
6 silver a piece.
I just
Right.
fucking lost
Guys.
over 40 gold. You can afford.
Well, guys, just want to say thanks for coming along. It's actually been quite okay. Yeah, I'm
I mean, and
new addition to the group. You know, you're alright. You're
I am alright,
Take-
thanks.
yeah,
That's
and then
actually-
raise a glass. You know.
Yeah. Welcome to our new brother in the Raven Company, Snoo, in a proper way.
I raised it as high as I can, and it's not quite high.
Hey, it's probably not a lot lower than me, so.
so yeah, the whole time you've been here, like, people are, like, giving you a glance, but, like, they saw you come in with the priestess daughter, like, it's more just curiosity of, like, we've never seen dwarves before, we've never seen humans, we've never seen whatever the fuck Pong is. You know,
Fire Ganassi.
they've never seen this stuff before. And it's more just like, look,
Can't fire on a human body.
yeah. It's like more of generally curiosity.
It's just new. Does what's your wolf name? Is he actually inside or outside?
Yeah, Waffles.
He's waiting outside.
Alright.
Ruffles is being a good boy.
You saw him out there, by the way, because just like,
Goodest of boys.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
saw him out.
Maybe yeah, can I have some of the remains. Maybe you want something.
Oh, can give Ruffles some crab.
well, there's crab bones. Depends how much of your meal you eat. Come on, guys. Do you clear your
Oh.
plate? Do you clear your plate?
Let's roll for that.
Roll for clearing you.
I will probably like leave a few pieces.
You successfully.
I did say that now. Snooze asking if he can get some of the remains for Waffles, or what are you doing about that? If you asked, because I did say I wanted to pay for everything for this round of food. So of course it's Waffles included.
Oh, so
Oh,
Ruffle gets
okay,
the whole crab to himself. Okay.
Potatoes.
Like whatever Waffles should eat if he can eat crab or whatever.
It's
kind of
another.
food.
It's another 5 silver for Ruffles.
Okay.
So it'd be 40 silver altogether with everything.
I'll deduct 5 on that one.
Ooh, dang.
There you go.
So you can get him, and he doesn't. You check on him. Like the potatoes are still there, the greens are still there, but the crab is gone.
God, you're a picky bastard. You are.
He's just like
Clear your plate like a good boy.
he looks down at the plate and nudges it forward towards you.
More.
I'll
Well,
Full of drool.
Yeah, full of drool. Just
Waste
like
not, want not.
it's slobbering down like.
And
Well,
we can't believe
that's-
anything worse.
I actually wanted to take a little specific action here on top of that.
Sure.
When Snoozer went out, I would have went with him just to check up on Waffles,
Yep.
and I would have asked Snoozer if it was okay if I would try to speak with Waffles.
Sure. I don't care.
Sure. I will then use the spell Speak with Animals,
You have
which
that.
I have Speak with Animals through the Totem Warrior
Okay.
skill. So basically, use that on self, then to speak with Waffles.
Okay, you speak. What are you saying?
I'm basically first I will just see like trying to hello to see if it actually works because it's a new thing that I've learned. Or see if he actually answers or not. If I'm able to speak to Waffles.
Crap.
So yeah, Ruffles turns his head in curiosity, and Snoozer, you hear this like, it's like a, you know how like dogs make this general sound of like when they're looking around for stuff. You just hear, and just drools dripping down, and just like.
Bork.
And Sensei, you hear. I didn't think you could understand me. Oh my god, this feels so good! I'm alive! And he just starts. He just starts jumping around like maniacally, like almost because he's a direwolf. He's large and he's like almost like as he's jumping up and down, like
Yeah, how big is he actually compared to me?
Oh,
Like, how big
he's like bigger than Adelard. Like he's large. He's
exactly,
like
that was so
he's jumping around up on these balls, and he's actually like shaking it, and like everyone in the tavern's just like a few of them rush out like, what's going on? Yeah.
I take it just a step backwards because it actually worked, as I'm a little bit surprised about, because it's something new. I tried out to see if it worked.
It feels so good. Oh my god.
Calm down a little bit, please. Check everybody, everybody's getting scared of this.
This is the best day of my life.
So then after, basically, so yeah. What? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
9 feet tall.
9 feet tall. Okay, is he completely grown?
Oh, he's a
direwolf?
full-grown direwolf.
He's a full-grown direwolf. Okay, cool.
Like,
So
like-
I'm, as 4 feet tall, I'm standing and looking like as close as I can actually. I'm so close I can touch him without any problems.
Oh, he's
I'm
gonna
looking
like.
up.
He's so pleased. He's like, nice to meet you. My name's Leo.
Hey, Leo. My name is Santiago.
You're
So,
not Leo.
You're not there. Well, you are, but you don't understand.
You don't understand anything. Hey, Leo. So, thank you for taking care of Snoozu so far. I can see he probably have taken really good care of you throughout the years.
Yeah, he's been a good master.
Oh damn.
Hasn't
More than I expected.
abused me.
Yet.
That's good.
He feeds me well enough. I mean, look how big I am, and he just jumps around a little bit more. Not really.
He's now, yeah, just like he's now. Don't jump too much today.
It
You
feels
will scare
so.
everybody
It
else in
feels
the
so
town.
good to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've been alone for some years as well throughout my years.
Oh, I
Not
wasn't
being able to
alone.
speak
It's
to
just
anyone.
wolves are.
Not being able to speak to anyone. Like,
Other wolves are pretty dumb.
okay. I will speak to you a bit more about that one. Did you like the meal, by the way? Just that you got here.
Didn't like the potatoes. The meat was very nice. What was it?
And it was crab meat. I haven't had it myself for many, many years.
I see fish, and he sort of like ignores you, and it's like you see like a fish on top, and he just tries to attack it.
Where did you see the fish, sorry?
Like
What?
next to the tavern, like because it's all boardwalks and stilts and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Like,
so
like,
he's in the water.
you can just see on top of the lake like a fish, and he's just gone for it, and he
Oh yeah, so in the water, yeah, of course, yeah.
eats this fish whole, raw in front of you.
He's in our ruffles.
That hit,
Don't choke on it.
that hit the spot.
That's good to hear. And just
So you see him give this like big yawn, snooze, like, I'm tired. It's a long day.
all right. Let's go and have a really good rest and keep going for tomorrow.
Can I come in? Can I come in? Can I come in? It sounds fun in there.
Come on.
Please, can I come in? Can I come in?
I think you're
Please.
waffles. I think you're a little too big. You can't even fit through the door.
He's 4
But
foot tall.
we will make sure that they take really good care of you up
At
here.
least give him some belly rubs.
And of course, I'm asking if I can rub him behind the ear or on the belly, wherever he prefers.
Give him a boop.
Yeah, go on.
And I rub him all.
So like, he takes it. It's like, and then he rolls onto his back and puts his paws in the air and his back legs in the air. And it's like, this is amazing to you, Snooze. So like, literally any other goblin that's gone Ruffles in the past has just like even nearly had an arm ripped off, or just had like
Okay.
physically like stared down by Ruffles. Like, you don't come near me, motherfucker. Like that's how what's happened in the past. So seeing Santiago do this, you're just like,
Magic.
wow. Yeah, you're pretty drunk at this point, you know.
Yeah, but
It's
won't
it's
go.
getting more like 9-10 o'clock at night now.
Yeah, of course we've been eating and yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's. What? Sorry.
As you hear a commotion from inside.
Yeah, and I turn around just like,
Everyone inside, you see towards the back of the tavern, there looks to be like an open door that leads out into some sort of back area behind the tavern, and yeah, there's just some door there, and there's patrons are going out there currently, out the back.
The back of the tavern, is that out to like an open area, or is it just out on the back of the?
How you were at the front, it just leads to some area at the back. You've not been out there, so you don't know currently.
People like running out there, or just?
I mean,
they're trying to get away.
They're walking. They've got ale in hand, you know.
Okay. As I'm done robbing Waffles, or Leo, as I now know him as, I turn to Snoo and ask if we should about to get in and if everybody's still in there.
Yeah, everyone's still in there. Your friends are... I don't know, what are you guys doing at this time?
It's taking a little bit of time, so...
Santiago's been gone for about a minute or two, so is Snoo, and the patrons at this point are just going towards the back of the tavern.
Information for you, the last 10 minutes this speak with animals at a time.
Yeah. So there's been about 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes they've been gone. And the last few minutes, tavern patrons have been making their way out the back.
As for me, I just stay seated calmly, disable any telepathy with the ring.
What do you mean by disable?
As in, I'm not accepting any telepathy
Okay.
I just start reading letters.
Okay. Alright. Adelard?
Just drinking a few on the night, just talking to some random patrons and...
Kasim, what are you doing?
Drink in my hand at the corner of the table, crying over the gold I lost today.
Try and steal it back.
Nah, I feel like I'll lose more gold if I do that.
It'll go great.
You can't lose if you don't have any.
I'm just thinking of a way to take more portion of the reward once we get the stone of soul power.
So as you make your way back through the tavern, you just see patrons going out the back. At this point, you see Jamie and the other big lizard folk go out towards the back. Jamie puts this smaller, like lizard woman in charge of the bar currently, where she's been going around serving, picking trays up, taking glasses, washing them. She's been in the back, coming back and forth, whereas Jamie's been like out the front serving, talking to customers. This woman's now up front and centre and at the bar. Him, the bigger one, and some of the patrons are going out towards the back. And the big one seems to be carrying something like a plaque in his arm.
A plaque? What is, sorry? English word plaque? What?
Like a board.
Yeah, it's like a board. A board. You know, like deer hunters have trophies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that sort of thing.
Ah, okay, so that sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So we come in as they're leaving out in the back.
Yeah.
I'll try to reach out to Jamie and ask if something is going on. Now that I see a lot of people is going out in the back.
He shouts, "Yeah, night hunting, 5 gold per player."
Night hunting? What is this night hunting you're talking about?
Follow me out and you'll hear my spiel.
Oh.
I look at the other guys and ask if anyone want to join out in the back and see what this is.
Now you go down, it's like, "Come on everybody, it's night hunting time."
Anybody here is here us want to see what this night hunting is?
I stay seated and concentrated.
I just walk to the room we got and cry.
Not you. We.
You don't have a room.
We got a room. You never got a room. Jeez.
I'll just go into one of the rooms and
You can have my bed.
thank you,
Okay.
Virgin Wizard, and I go there.
You take the bed, Adelard.
I don't know.
I can't see well in the dark, so I don't think it's a good idea for me.
Oh no, there seems to be some sort of torchlight coming from out there.
Then I go outside.
Okay, Snoo, what are you doing?
I'm coming as well.
Alright, so you all make your way out the back, and there seems to be some sort of like,
Awful.
it's like a veranda or like a patio. It's still made of wood, but it seems to be like a banister and surroundings, and then there's some stairs down, and there's just a wooden platform that seems to be resting on top of the lake, and there seems to be 5 fishing rods around, and Jamie's on the veranda, like, and there's on top of the stairs, next to the stairs, is like on top of like some store, so everyone can see him. It's like, come on, all! It's night hunting time, and he holds this plaque in the air. It's like, this is the mother of all night fishing. You just see this black jet black fish with one white stripe around its neck. It's like, this is Mother Teresa. She is the biggest fish that our friend over here, Og, has caught. If any of you can catch one bigger than him, you'll win the house prize of 300 gold pieces. But no one else has been able to catch it. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong.
You became West at the end there.
Yeah, I'm sure voices. I just like to do them.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's
Essentially, it's a fishing competition, and you've got to be strong to reel in the night fish. This is a big fish. It's like, it's pretty big.
Right. All right. Let's do it.
It's just jet black, and it's got this one stripe, a white stripe around its neck.
Let's do it.
Should we try it, boys? See if we can do this.
Of course.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Toss him 5 gold, because I think it's 5 gold intake.
5 gold entry, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I give him the 5 gold.
Yeah.
So there's 5 rods. Og's taking 1. Another like lizard folk gentleman who he doesn't look strong, but like he's clearly drunk, and everyone's cheering him on like he's with a group of friends.
Just one of those.
He's taking one.
I need to do it. I'll prove myself, kind of thing.
Which leaves 3 rods to be taken. Who's taking?
I'll take one. I take one.
Definitely take one.
I'll take one as well.
I gave him the 5 gold.
And Snoozu.
Adelord. Santiago.
Snoo with -1 in strength.
I'll also pay for Snoo.
So that's a total of 25 gold on top of the 300. So that's 325 gold if you're able to catch one bigger than Og. So this platform, you see how all the houses are spaced out. The tavern, the area behind this, just seems to have an open like bit of the lake where it's basically just like an opening in the water where you can essentially fish, basically. And
basically like a fishing hole.
This platform is pushed by 2 other people out, and you're just floating and drifting in this oval space of water. What this is going to be is it's going to be a series of 3 checks to see if you're able to catch a night fish. So this will be a D20 adding your strength bonus, but adding your proficiency bonus if you are proficient with fishing equipment.
How do we know that?
On tools. Isn't it?
It'd be in tools.
Well, I'm not.
That's vehicle and task. Nope.
So this is the first of strength checks.
Oh.
Right, Adelard, what did you get?
11.
11 total, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Santiago?
2 seconds. Mine is fucking up because I forgot to put a space.
You dingbat.
What's his that? Snoo, what did you roll?
14.
14.
And I'm on to get a 6.
6. So. Just give me a second. I need to roll a 1d100. So Og successfully has something on his on his line. The lizard folk guy had something on his line, and you see he's clearly drunk, and he just has his rod snatched from him. It ends in the water, and you hear Jamie screaming out, "Looks like one of them's out, boys." Adelard, you have this. You have something on your rod, right? And you're holding it. Your strength is holding it, but you can feel it being taught from you. Santiago, you have nothing biting yet. Snoo, you have something biting, and you're successfully holding your rod, but you're being tugged forward. You're on the edge of the raft currently.
Oh, cool.
Right. So the lizard folk guy is out. I need everybody to roll a strength check again.
14. Not a lot, no.
Unbelievable.
No.
Oh, you too.
Oh my god.
It's about money, man. I lose.
Adelard,
I don't want to say. 5.
Santiago,
8.
and Snoo.
14. Why am I the strongest one here? -1.
Okay. And I need
It's,
to roll.
it's a fishing rod, man. They're clumsy. It's not what I'm used to.
So, Og's rod falls away from him and he is out. It's like, oh no! And you hear Jamie like, oh no, our champion is out. Will someone finally take the jackpot? Adelard, you feel you had something, and then the rod just gets pulled from you. Now, someone, Og steps forwards and cuts the line just as it's being released from your hand, so they don't lose the fishing rod. You are out of this competition. Santiago, still have nothing on your line, but you're holding on to your rod. Snoo, you have your thing on your line. You're planted into the ground. People are watching now. People are watching.
God, man.
You're struggling, but you're just holding on. Right.
Still in there.
So, Santiago and Snoo still in. Roll a strength check.
You first, Santiago. I'm not gonna do it until you do it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
14.
14 for me.
Pray to Iron Jesus. Fuck.
Okay.
I think the fish is gone, boys.
Ooh.
Santiago, you're holding onto your rod with a firm grip, probably the strongest grip you've ever had on anything in your life. You just, and there's nothing biting. You're just like, bugger. Snoo, unfortunately, your rod goes away. Everyone's gone. We'll have one more round for the lucky newbie who's not been able to caught anything. So, one more strength check. Okay, one more strength check.
One more strength check.
One more strength check, just because you haven't actually caught anything yet. And the competition doesn't end until either the rod's gone, or you've caught a fish. Strength 21 or 21. Okay, so you with a 4, it's a 50% chance to catch one of these fish. You successfully got one. You're holding it, you're reeling it. You can feel it. It's on top of the surface. Roll a strength check with advantages. Now people are gathering around and like Adelard and like Snoozer are sort of like holding your feet and trying to plant you in the ground. Roll a strength check with advantage.
With advantage. Yeah, tag.
I ain't helping him, I'm tripping him. I'm pushing him in.
17 plus
That's
2.
19.
You pull this fish in. It is the biggest fish that you've ever seen. You need to have this measured. It is a big fish. You hand it over to Og, and ropes are pulled that were tied to the raft, and you pulled back in. And they're like, now it's time to weigh the fish, and they've got these it's like a balancing scales. They've got like ball bearings and the balancing it.
The old traditional ones, almost like.
Yeah, I need you to roll me a percentage dice, so it's a 1d100, and there's a
Okay.
65% chance that yours is bigger than Ox. Sorry.
Well, 1d100. Okay. It is
36. Yours is way bigger than his. Like, you're pretty proud of this. This is like a show.
Yes.
This is
I did it, boys!
And
It's not about the size, it's what you do with it.
Jamie is like
Exactly.
Jamie's pretty miffed that someone's finally taken down the jackpot. It's like, here's your 300 gold and 25 for the house.
So 325?
No, 300. They take the 25 from this one to
Right.
start the next jackpot.
Oh, I just start the next one. Yeah, okay.
That 300 gold is yours, my friend.
Look at this, boys. Seekerson.
Good
Oh, well,
job,
he's up
man.
there. Darkerson can see something is really up.
Good job, woman.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
So,
Said the guy who wanted to push him in.
we've nearly been going for 3.5 hours. We can end it there unless you guys want to push forward a bit more.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Key said that he had to leave.
Yeah, soon.
I would like to do one more interaction in the tavern at least, I know.
Okay. If everyone, do you want to do?
And then basically head for bed after that, I think.
Yeah,
So
we
at
can-
least for
we can-
me and
We can
Adela.
pick that up next week. So yeah, what would you guys like to do to finish off this session, or do it in order of how you appear on my screen? So Santiago, what would you like to do to finish off the night? It's like tavern patrons are like cheering, sort of like patting you on the back, like well done, nice catch. Og looks pretty like he's devastated.
Well, first of all, I go to Org and say, good fight. I'm sorry I took the prize from you. I'm sure you will catch a way bigger one next time.
He gives you this.
Basically,
He gives you this.
giving him the
Yeah.
off speech.
Yeah, he gives you this like slight smile of like you're a good dude. Like you didn't have to say something nice. Like thank you.
Well, I'm sure there's something bigger in there. That's for certain.
There is. Legend has it. There's one called in there called Big Semawanya. It weighs over 500 pounds. It's the biggest anyone's ever seen.
That's a big fella.
I want to catch that boy one day.
I bet you will catch that one day. I'm sure you will.
I know I will.
Good.
Okay, is that everything?
Yeah, everything for now, and then basically turn around to the other guys to start walking in. Just, like,
Mr. Igneous Ember.
Still reading.
Okay. Which ones have you read?
What was it? The first, second, and the 8th or 7th.
I mean, as they appear, which one are you reading?
Well, either the 8th or the 7th, as I have identified those. I want to read the other one, of which I hadn't read yet.
Okay. Could everyone except Pong mute?
Mute or deafen?
Deafen.
How I can mute? Why the fuck does on this conversation can I deafen myself?
In the bottom left of Discord, there's the microphone. It's the one with the headphones.
There. Yeah, I found.
Okay, Pong. This is indeed the last and eighth letter.
Ooh. Then the other one was the 7th.
Yes. This is a letter to his son. He essentially it is. I was heading to this tomb. I've heard there's many dangers and I'm not sure I'll come back. If I don't, this ring will protect you if you come to find my body. I'm very proud of you, son. I'm sure you'll grow up to be a great man one day. If your mother was alive, she'd be very proud of you. And then it's like, there's some sort of, I don't know how to describe this. There's some sort of texture on the back of the paper. Like on the back. You don't know what it is. You're muted, by the way, Pong.
I know, because I'm typing. I'm noting down what you're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's some sort of weird texture to the back of this layer.
Okay.
You don't know what that might entail.
Okay, yeah. I would like to investigate.
Will be an investigation check.
15. Please.
As you're holding it up to the light in here, you can see the words on the other side, but you swear down that there's a faint map on the back of this paper. You probably gather some sort of fire or light would shine the map a bit better
Okay.
if you directly held it over a flame.
Is there a torch hanging in the tavern or anything like that?
I mean, there's many torches, but going over to it in the middle of a tavern with a piece of paper, it's a bit suspicious.
Well, I doubt any of the goblins are gonna come up and confront me about it. So I will do so anyways, of course, with the actual readable part of the letter, as much screened off as I can. But
So you're holding it up to the flame.
not in the flame,
Yeah.
but above the flame, yes.
Okay. You've seen the map that the scout has done of Verra, correct?
Yeah.
This map is similar to that map, except it seems to... You know where the mountain range ends on the map that you have from the scout? It sort of extends to a land more to the west of where the scout has been. And there's some sort of markings about a location in a wooded, dense forest on this map.
Okay, there's markings about a location more to the west of the mountain range.
Sort of where the landmass is, so how it curves round at the bottom. Sort of more to the southwest of the main continent.
Okay, so there's markings about...
Above that, there seems to be some markings of a desert. And that's where the map cuts out.
Okay. Gotcha. I have noted that down.
And as you are holding this up to the flame, marking down the details, the ink on the paper disappears. It starts to
You mean
fade.
all the ink or just the map?
The map
Okay.
disappears and fades, and there's a slight plume of smoke.
Okay.
Sort of like tugging on your leg. You see this smaller goblin guild, clearly a child, and you're like, what rightful parent would bring their child into a tavern? It's tugging on your leg. What? And she says in common, "What are you doing, mister?"
I know, it just seemed interesting. I thought I'd need some extra light to read.
So it's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm pretty good at puzzles. Let me see.
I'm sorry, this is very dear to me. I can't just...
Okay. And she turns away and hides under one of the tables. She's clearly like just bored of this tavern.
I wave her over a little bit, and
She comes back.
And point towards Snusu. See that man right there? He has a
The-
big
the-
dire wolf that really likes to play.
Her eyes go wide and she's like,
If just go to him and tell him, and he might take you there.
Okay. You're kind, mister. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Could you tell everyone in chat to undeafen?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
So what secret machinations have you thought up now?
Right. Adelard, what would you like to do?
I would like to go to the room and have a few dice rolls with Santiago.
Okay. Snoo.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Sleep.
So as you're making your way to the room, you feel this tugging on your back of the shirt of your collar. Do you turn around?
Mm-hmm.
So you turn around and you see this smaller goblin girl. Like, strange for this kind of town that there's a goblin girl here.
Oh.
She's like, in goblin, she says, I heard, and she's like looking away, and she's a bit shy, and I heard you had a pet. That man over there said you'd let me pet it. And she points over to Igneous. Can I play with your pet?
What the fuck is going on? You may pet my pet, little one.
Can I? Show me.
I head out. Also, is Santiago already up in the room?
Yeah, they've already gone up ahead of you.
We've gone up to the rooms, yeah.
It might be a bit dangerous.
Not my problem anymore.
That's fine.
Okay, I assure out, but I make entirely sure that he may tear her arm off
Okay.
if she gets too close. So be careful.
Okay.
And I am nearby, ready to like push her out of the way if something bad happens.
So you take her out. She sees Ruffles and she's like, "Kitty, it's a kitty, kitty. It's so. Can I pet him?" And she sort of holds her hand out. And at this point, Ruffles is sort of perched up against the tavern, like, and resting.
Okay, we'll do this slowly, all right?
She's holding her hand out.
Yeah.
Do you like guide her, like?
Yeah, in front. Yeah, I'm in between Ruffles and her, and I'm like, Ruffles, behave.
Okay.
This limb is not for eating. Please be a good roll. I heard that.
He sort of lets out this. He sort of lets out this like this grunt of. She jumps back a bit, but you realize he's sleeping and he's probably having a nightmare. She's petting him away, nothing untoward, but he's probably having a nightmare.
Okay, let's end this before bad things happen.
Okay, what else would you like to do besides head to bed? She said, "Thank you, mister."
No problem.
Sleep.
No, what else can I do actually? Which room's Kazim sleeping? Is he with me or is he with her?
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You're gonna jump him when he comes in the door?
I feel it'd go like this. Adelard and Santiago would be in the same room.
So it's
Yeah.
me and
Probably right.
And Kasim and Igneous would be in another room. So you would be in their room. Igneous and Kasim.
So what I do is I head up to my room. I'm with Kasim. I see him in bed. I think.
He's in your bed because like he got kicked out and you're like, this is definitely my bed.
All right, prick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ball bearings
Mhm.
and place them all around his bed.
Okay. How many ball bearings do you have?
I have 1,000.
Oh, God.
Important question. How many of them do you place?
All of them, obviously.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's gonna take hours to pick back up, but okay.
Okay, sure.
That's gonna take time to pick up.
You successfully like scatter out your barbarians just around his bed. What would you like to do?
I think I'll head to sleep and wait for the morning.
Okay, Igneous. Sorry, not Igneous. Kasim, what are you doing? You're sleeping.
I was sleeping the whole time. I didn't even feel what he did.
Okay, cool. Is that it? Everyone's done. Nothing else to say. We'll end the session here if so.
Well,
I just want to say that I'm still reading before going to bed, and
yeah,
we'll
the only
talk
Okay.
about it next time.
How
thing- the only thing
how much longer are you reading for?
Until next session.
Yeah, just the book is. How long did it take to read one letter?
About half an hour. It's a pretty lengthy letter. So there's a lot of information to take.
Let's say I read 4 more.
So 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. This will greatly affect like what time you'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
I expect Snoozer will be delaying the party quite a bit with picking up 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah, that's
Probably.
fine.
Gold.
Right, what were you about to say, Critter?
Just me and the thing has to roll the dice for the 10 gold pot that we made. We could do like a best of 3 roll.
Yeah.
So it's like we did a few rolls during the session.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just have you say both just roll a d20 and yeah, both just roll a d20. No adds, no bonuses.
Great job, Santiago!
So,
That was-
Santiago, as lucky as
Yeah, that's
as lucky as these weighted dice are for you, you've just not been having a great night of it.
Apparently not.
Wait, is Santiago rolling correctly?
I don't think it's
D20?
Yeah, just one d20.
No, but he isn't rolling correctly because it's already set.
Oh
on
yeah,
where
no.
it was.
You
it's not rolling
literally,
correctly.
you literally said roll 1 on a d20.
Oh.
I hope you've been doing that all night, because that would be great if that's the case.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bit of back
No
and
problem.
there's a bit of back and forth. How much gold would you say you guys spent overall together and like betting?
We said 10 gold.
We had a pot of 10
Okay.
gold, which basically five from each.
Okay, so after a series of betting, Adelard walks away with 6 gold and Santiago walks away with 4.
Yeah, good, very good enough.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Adelard has had a much better time with the rolls. And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, is where we'll end tonight's session.
Woo!
Have you guys enjoyed tonight's session?
It was good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's
Okay.
great.
Now who am I picking on tonight? I don't know. Let's say Critter, could you do the outro and tell people about the glorious people at Hand of Unity?
What?
Could you tell the
We're not
glorious
sponsored.
people about Hand of Unity and what we do as we close out this episode? Put him
Well,
on the
we
spot.
are. Well, we are a gaming community that are at the moment in World of Warcraft Classic that we're going into and Ashes Creations. We also do different other games. We have quite a big group that play all varieties of games. So if you feel like joining this community, just come on in and join.
Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. Want to peace out,
great.
and we'll see you in the next one. Check Discord or our social media if you want to find out when the next session is. Peace.
Bye bye.
Bye.